Okay, good. It says it won't be recorded unless I free up more storage. What? Oh, it's not gonna record a lot of stuff or something. I do. I record a whole shit ton. So, well, okay, it's fine. It's all good. All good. I don't even need this phone, bro. What? What am I talking about? I'm excessive, dude. This is just another camera going for me. Get some more flattering angles.
There we go.
I like how you went black like that for a second. Whoa, whoa, is a different you.
Am I sideways?
Yeah, you getting fucking sideways. Power wall.
No,
Whoa, did you get a haircut?
I was just wearing a hat.
I always ask people that every
Trying
time
to
I see
figure out
them.
if the hat's better or. Oh, that's better.
I can't wear hats. I look like a dickhead. I don't know what it is about them. It's disappointing because I feel like I rocked the shit out of a hat. But all right, I'm back.
Okay.
I didn't go anywhere, did I? I'm still on here. I'm
No,
gonna
I
get
was
rid of
knocked out for a second.
your cell phone. Does blow, man. No, just kidding.
Oh, it does.
I'll switch up the views here. How's it look on your end?
Good. Looks real good actually.
Switch us up to that
Oh
right
wait,
there.
I like it. That's better. I can see myself much better.
Oh hell yeah! Don't worry, I'm gonna fix you up. I got you. Look at that. Look at that. Even bigger. Well, you
Hold
know,
up.
you're halfway famous.
Fucking with my lighting. There we go. That's.
Always fucking with the lighting. Always fucking with all the elements, man.
Oh, that's much better. There we
Here we
go.
go. Look at that. Look at that amateur photography aficionado over here. Somebody told me they were a foreskin aficionado one time, and I couldn't help but laugh.
Isn't that
It
just because
wasn't
you like
Kevin
pictures?
either.
Foreskin is how you know you got that good eye cream.
Oh yeah,
Gabby.
Sandra Bullock's eye cream. Yeah. It's
Put it
not
in
the
your
blind
face
side
like Gwyneth
anymore.
Paltrow says.
She can see now. It's not the blind side. She got
So
that dick
now,
eye cream.
if you
Oh, leave me hanging. Worked. There we go. It worked. Holy shit. That never happens.
were you doing something?
No, I'm just thinking about it.
Ooh.
You said so something Gwyneth Paltrow, which caught my attention because I hate Gwyneth Paltrow pretty much as I think I hate anybody. Oh my God, the sun.
Well, her company is called Goop.
Her daughter's name's Apple. What the fuck? And she's just bad at naming shit, huh? There. Damn. Look at that. I kind of like it. I didn't do anything. There you go. You're back. It's like you have little grandma
Yeah, it could be my
seizures.
internet connection.
I think it is. Are you stealing it from the neighbor?
Freeze again.
Like I taught you? No, you're there. Now you froze. Ice cold. I thought I was the cold one. Brr. Oh, I wanted to actually try something out real quick while you're getting your stuff in line there.
Well, we'll see if my internet holds up. It's a little choppy, but
A little choppy, son. You coming in and out like gone, like here one second, gone the next.
how do we know that's not you? My
I
internet just did.
don't, I don't have problems like that, Tim. Never happens to me.
You literally could not message me the other day because unless you left your house.
I don't know what he's talking about. This man is a known liar. And also, I don't know if he didn't steal whatever he's putting in his mouth over there. Or, yep,
You got hair in my mouth. It's not mine.
stolen
Ew.
hair.
Ew. Gross. Ew.
Secondhand hair, man. Jesus. You rob a barbershop again?
I did shave. Oh wait, it was my hair. I did shave. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
worst
it's always good to realize, oh, it is my hair.
mistake. Yeah.
It's
Better than any other.
last time I get drunk on Barbasol again.
Do you ever fucking my barber? You know that blue stuff they dip their
I
tongue
want to
in?
drink it. Yeah, it's called
He drank it.
Barbasol.
He drank it in front of me.
I want to meet your fucking like hair guy because
I don't think it was.
I
Oh, this was forever ago.
shit. I
This
used to
was
get my hair cut by my fireworks guy. Give me bowl cuts and bottle rockets. I loved that shit. In the
yeah,
back of his
we had.
barber shop, he sold illegal fireworks.
Oh, that's way cooler. We just had a parent who gave everyone bowl cuts on my street on 4th of July.
Man, watch that
Oh
guy.
my
He's a predator. Sounds like.
no, like he had a family and stuff. I just don't know. Oh, damn it, we were doing so well.
You know shit where you eat, man.
Oh wait, I'm still there.
Yeah, I see you. Oh, was it me? Was it me? God damn it. I hate everything. I don't know what happened. All right. Are you still there? I know what happened.
Yeah, yeah. No, I what? What do you mean? Oh,
My
so it was
phone
you.
died.
It was you.
That's what happened. It was just poor battery performance. That's all. It wasn't anything about the cost of the equipment or, you know, any other factors that make
Nope,
me
it is me.
less of a person. I cried last night, bro, almost a little bit. Like, not really. That's pretty close to it. Made me sad. Look at this haggard as shit, though. Look at that.
So was it me or you?
I don't know. I'm gonna say it's just us.
Okay. Well, it didn't say I had connection issues at times, so oh,
It's
there
a
we go. That's
fucking,
better.
it's a fucking liar, man. You trust the computer, dude? Like we've been calling it stupid for so long. Artificial intelligence is something. It's pretty much like calling it like a pseudo intellectual. It's like not a good look for us
I've
to.
heard that. I've heard that word so often lately. Pseudo
What pseudo?
intellectual.
Oh yeah, it's because there's a lot of them. Both of us right now know no less than seven of them probably.
That was my
I,
fault. I went away from the screen.
that made me sad.
What?
I'm an only child. I'm used to being alone, and I felt that.
What? When I dropped out?
Yeah, you're just abandonment. You abandoned me.
I would never. Not intentionally.
Promise.
Promise.
I'm fucking
I
right.
abandoned you
Promise. Do
because
you
I
hear
left
that,
you last
guys?
or died or both.
I fucking promised you would never leave me. What a weirdo.
God damn it.
Sucks in, Jim. So I would leave me. I don't even like me. I don't like being here, dude. I don't know. It has to be yours. I'm gonna do something here. Is there any way you can switch your internet speed to
I
I was
can't
almost an
do
asshole.
anything else with my internet right now.
Almost said, can you switch your internet speed to better? Oh, Keith's got a phone and he don't know what to do with it. He's got his buddy on the other line and he looking stupid on live.
I
Oh
can't
yeah.
do anything. I'm just on my cellular data because I canceled my internet for the next month. I'm going to be back in Virginia.
Oh, it's okay. I would shoot you a hotspot from right here if I could.
I mean, it's pretty stupid that it feel like I can't use my own hotspot.
It's pretty dumb, yeah. Oh,
Oh, you're echoing.
there we go. Not anymore. Took care of that shit.
That's
Look
why
at
you
that.
have two phones. God damn it.
Yeah. Also, because I need one for the plug and one for the low. All right, looks like it's just me, myself, and also alternate personality Timothy that I met a couple months ago, and we just
Hold
autism
up.
together.
Let me update my phone real quick.
That might work.
Yeah, I'll be
All
right back.
right. Hell yeah. I'm gonna throw a clip up. What's up, everybody? I hate technical difficulties almost as much as I hate anything in this fucking world. And if you know me, you know that I hate stuff good. Really do. Makes me want to catch I feel like I'm gonna catch on fire sometimes whenever things just don't work out exactly the way that I want them to, especially when people are watching. Because I've had a lifetime of just making difficult things look easy to other people, you know. But I'm not being cocky. I make easy things look impossible. So slow your roll. Check this out though. I love this. Where'd you go? See if this works here, boys. Well, why didn't you? Oh, it didn't load it on there. I wanna delete that video. All right, we'll listen to the musical stylings of one of my buddies for a second while I load up a clip here.
Yeah, I've been warned already, don't trust everyone, which, you can apply that to everything. But, I'm just, keeping my wits about me, but I'm still trying to keep a positive outlook.
Stay that way, man. Just be good to people. If I could go back and tell my young self anything, it would be like, go out of your way even more to just like be yourself, be kind, be cool. Everybody's dealing with some strife. Everybody's dealing with some hardship. And, everybody's kind of nipping at each other's heels because everybody also wants to
Charcuterie, check on 3.
Journey. What you learn once you get there has nothing to do with anybody else. This has to do with how I treat myself.
I promise it goes absolutely this bad every time I try to do anything on live. It's fine though. I'm used to it. I'm tough. Pretty tough. Get sad a lot, but that's where jokes come in. Add a video clip now. I'm gonna add a fucking clip. Hopefully it works now. I don't look like a fucking dick. Hopefully people think it's funny. Hopefully I don't look dumb. Cause this bitch makes my blood boil and I hate her some. Here we go. It is an MP4 fucking file, you piece of shit. That can absolutely drives me crazy. It's an MP4 clip, for the love of God. Guests? Oh. Close that one down. Get up in there. Go like this right here. Fucking general. So, anybody watching? Like, what is it, like the small stuff that just makes you absolutely furious? Like, it's an unreasonable level of anger for basically what's going on. I got a couple. Just figured I'd let you guys. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's for him. Timmy, get your fine ass up here. Da-na-na-na-na. Had a bunch of clips loaded, but they won't fucking work. I don't know why they won't work. Probably just to make me look dumb. I already sound dumb enough. Can y'all hear me? I'm good. I'm using technology here. This is a Blue Lady microphone. I hear it's a good one. Just the fruits of one of my girlfriend's other failed hobbies that she took up. I like getting the free shit from it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm frugal like that. I'm gonna be wildly angry if none of my audio is coming through though. Let's see. Yeah, should be. Okay. Yeah. I know it makes me look like an amateur on here, but I can't help it, boys. Sometimes you just gotta fucking work with your thumbs. I hate this shit. I don't know where Timmy went to. I miss him. That's for sure. But I guess I'll go ahead and get into what I was wanting to talk about, and hopefully he shows up, or I'll just invite one of y'all up if you shoot me a message in the comments or wherever. I'll check them. We got 2 comments. Oh, Cowboy Mosh, what's up, baby? How you doing? Your name makes me miss Martian. I forgot how much I love throwing elbows, I got them bony ones, so I like go to them Christian rock concerts and say, I'm throwing elbows for the Lord, and you gonna catch these. Yeah. And nobody can do anything about it because they're for the Lord. If you don't catch them, that's just rude. Pretty much just a free pass to just beat the shit out of some dumb people. And I love that, it's America. But can you hear me though, Cowboy? I feel like you're the only cowboy or person that refers to himself as cowboy anything that I would actually get along with. think most cowboys are just like one of Luke Bryan's dingleberries, drank some Mountain Dew and just started talking one day. I like that. Luke Bryan's dingleberries. I'm sorry. I will periodically probably write stuff down because this is what I do. I really don't want to starve to death, so I got to get into the habit of writing things down like as I say them, because there's one rule in stand-up comedy or writing comedy or anything like that, and it is you're not gonna remember. Listen, you know yourself, or you think you do, but the funnier something is, the harder it is completely acting to get its way out of your mind as fast as it can, so that you are left up there looking like an imbecile at the end of the day. Most of the time you still are anyway, but hope everybody's having a good night. I've had a fucking rough time lately, but it's okay. I get some good jokes out of it. Rehab's weird, you know. Ain't no joke about rehab. The one I went to was a joke. Like, but I mean, they kicked me out. I don't have any. Well, they kicked everybody out. It wasn't just me. I should rephrase that. It wasn't just me. But you know, if I go to rehab and I'm like, I'll be back when you guys get your shit in order. There's something wrong with that. What'd I say? Oh, Cowboys, Luke Bryan's dingleberries. Okay. That's the obvious linear thought. Mm-hmm. So how's everybody been doing? Anybody out there got some good news to make me happy? While you're thinking about it, while I'm on the spirit of Luke Bryan's dingleberries, there's nothing in this world that doesn't tell me that Britney Spears isn't actually Madonna's pussy. Just running around, get some pocket money. In a perfect world, that's got to be true. Think about it. Oh, here you go. Shut it! I'm gonna get kicked off here. I get kicked off TikTok almost immediately. I don't even know why. TikTok's ridiculous, though. Let's see. I'm gonna I'll post the link down here in the comments, and if anybody wants to hop up and say what's up, shoot the shit with me for a minute while hopefully goddamn Timothy gets back here, and we can shoot the shit and talk to somebody about what they think that the things are in the world that you're not able to make jokes about. I can pretty much tell most of the time whenever I'm not going to get along with somebody, and usually it starts whenever they say there's nothing funny about. Well, I can tell you about 4 things, and I don't even know what you're talking about that is funny about it. But that's me. Yeah, mine mostly probably comes from so what do you call that? Coping mechanisms. Yeah, I have very few of them, but the one I do have, fucking sharp as a sword, or a sharp sword, I should say. Timmy, get your fine ass. I'm up here. What is it? Oh yeah, one of my jokes. Yeah, I'll tell that one later. In a second. I've been trying to be really not double standardy having lately in my comedy and my jokes and stuff. So, you know, I like the equal representation, you know, equal opportunities for men and women and stuff. So I'm trying to work that into my act because, you know, I'm a gentleman. I always like to tell people I'm a chivalrous chauvinist. You know, these might sound like conflicting ideas, but they're not. You know, you gotta tell my girl, I'll open the door for you, but you know, smack you on the ass on the way in, you know, because I love you. Oh, and it makes me feel good. And you like it. See, that's healthy. I think it is. I hope y'all don't think these are jokes. I ain't even know who's here right now. And if Timmy ain't back, oh, there we go. Hell yeah, if I gain 500 pounds, I just hang myself in the next room, actually, bro. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah, this is it's a very nice robe. This is Clap and Climb. You know, was Dave Chappelle's kid. He said, "It's reversible, yo. On the inside, it's bald eagle. On the outside, it's white panda. I had Hulk Hogan choke one out for me on my birthday. I don't know why I know that verbatim perfectly. I'm impressed with myself. What can I say? It's either that or because the Chappelle Show has got some of the most repeatable lines in it in any like comedy show or skit comedy, sketch comedy show that's ever existed. I'm Tyrone Biggins and I smoke rocks. Or I'm gonna tell you something, Joe Rogan, that you probably don't know about me. We know now, Tyrone. That's funny. Oh, Cowboys Mosh says I was out of cash, so I got the Calvin and Hobbes robe. Well, I just robbed Calvin and Hobbes, so it's a Calvin and Robs hose. I feel like that's the natural progression to the next one. You know, I love words and stuff. You know, and being literate finally. That was a good investment. Another 8 months to teach myself to read as an adult. It's not embarrassing. At least I don't count on my fingers anymore while people are watching. What the fuck you think I'm not going to use them babies? Come on. I'd be dumb not to. A motherfucker walking around with a toolbox and tries to take a tire off with just his teeth. And ain't the smartest person in the room. Or what they say, it's not a rocket surgeon. Hell yeah, it's on StreamYard. It's in my backyard too. I got a nice ass backyard though, bro. Don't worry. You'd like it. You'd appreciate it. It's up to your standards. Hell, I'll put you on front yard if you want. That's only for special occasions though, like when my grandma comes in and gets drunk and stuff, and yells at everybody for not being Christians. That's fun. Thanks, Mama. Oh, she doesn't do any of that except most of it. Are you going to be live a while and adding guests? Timmy says that he's almost done, so hopefully he's able to come on here in just a second. But yeah, according to how it goes, like if people comment and stuff and say what's up and don't just like stay out in the audience watching the shit and not talking like weird creepy voyeurists, like Sharon Stone's sister in Basic Instinct, the one that they're like she's watching them fuck in the corner and she's just like, oh, don't mind her, she likes to watch. That's how a lot of people that just stand in the comment or sitting here watching like and not say anything make me feel. And not in a horny way, like Michael Douglas liked it. Like, just, you feel me? We on the same page. There's Timmy. Charcuterie. Why is it all black screen? Oh, with an update. Well, Mass Timothy waited on the remainder of his upgrade to his old out-of-date iPhone that came from a government program that he got in the Cedar Life parking lot. Keith just kept the show going by himself. Some would consider that brave. Hey, there he is.
There we go.
My sunshine, my only sunshine. You took him away.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna kill that noise. Ooh, that was ugly. Bro, I've been killing it up here, like only childing it by myself.
I'm back.
And I can't hear you. Hold up. We got more comments. I think you might have yourself muted.
Hold on.
Let me make sure. Bro, we got this live stream stuff down, don't we?
Okay, there we go. Now.
Okay, no. Shows that,
Can you hear me?
mute. I muted you just now. And unmuted you just now.
Okay, but can you hear me?
Maybe. Hey, how we doing there, Bulldozers? I mean, Cowboys. Oh, and widescreen is absolutely racist.
Why is what racist?
I think we can all agree on that.
Can you hear me? Yes? No?
Show wireless. Hey, you guys, how do I sound? Can you hear me, Timmy? Yeah, you hear me.
Okay. Yeah, but can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly. You have
Oh,
the voice of an angel.
you never said yes or no, man.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I should lead out with that next time, huh?
I was like,
Voice of an angel coming in.
ooh, do I have another friend?
I got one if you want.
Well, how does that help me? Can you talk
I
to
can
you?
email it to you.
You can
Did you
email me.
spill that? Was that the sound of a spilled alcoholic beverage?
No, that was me dropping my weed pen.
Oh man, see that ain't even the same as what it used to be. There ain't no consequences for shit anymore. You drop your weed pen, you just pick it back up and fucking click it 5 times and the shit works. You ain't gotta pick no weed out of no carpet or nothing. That's bullshit.
I've broken so many bones from getting up in bowls from having them on my lap
Yeah, me too, man. It's not the way you mean.
or falling asleep on the toilet and it crashing on the tile floor.
Bro, I have new burn holes every night. And like, I don't even know how I get them. I was nocturnally smoking cigarettes. Like, it's dangerous, bro.
New, man.
And my girlfriend fucking sleeps with me. They're like, what? You make bad decisions. Oh,
Yeah.
your audio is still pretty low, but I can hear you. So it's a market improvement.
Okay.
I don't like how I said market instead of marked.
Is that any
It's
better?
like saying, "Oh God, yeah, dude, you making my
Gotta be
shut
my
up."
ear hair. I'm so old.
Hell yeah, on Father Time over here. Got a grandfather cock and a grandfather cock. You know,
I
it's
have to
just
shave. I shaved inside of my ears when I shaved my face.
you don't have to tell people that. You know that, right?
I mean, I'm uncensored, Keith. I hide nothing.
I know. We talked about that. Walmart is they don't have a policy for not wearing shirts, but it's kind of an unspoken thing. Like
Really? Is that a Kentucky thing or a Walmart thing?
I actually do have a friend that I can't go to Walmart with because he thinks that it's just a fantastic idea to take his shirt off before he goes in so that the girls can see his muscles on his 5'8" stature.
Well, that's someone you shouldn't be hanging out with anyway. How old is he?
Old enough to know better.
Yeah. Well, again, yeah. I don't know what
He's
the
not,
fuck.
he's older than 5, so he's actually
I don't know what the cutoff is
you
for
wouldn't know it though.
shirt off to flex, but
If you ever see a really tan guy wearing sunglasses inside without a shirt on, screaming at his phone, um, that's probably him.
does he
Like, and if
have?
you ask,
Does he got it going on? Can he flex like that, or
no,
does he? Oh,
no,
see, that's
he's like a Ken doll, but they made it shorter. Like he's adorable, like but in a non-threatening way. Like it's like a picture of the word friend zone, except trying to fuck all the time. Like you know,
like he talks about it but never does it.
oh no, he does it. He's the only person I've ever met in my life to convince me that sex addiction is real. That boy got a problem.
Taking his shirt off to go into Walmart. It's got nothing to do with the muscles. He just wants
I
to lay
watched
in AC.
I watched this happen one time. Was with another buddy of mine and his girlfriend, whom so Mr. Sex Magic 5000 over here, you know, like shirtless aggression, thinks is pretty. So he used to do this job where he would scan people's like head things, and they would give him pain pills or something out of a pain clinic. After that, I don't even think that thing worked. He called it a neural scan or something. But he had a little lab jacket that he got to wear while he was at work. And I watched him. He didn't have it on, but he saw her, and he runs around and hides around the corner and fucking puts that jacket on and walks back out like nobody saw him. And I was like, bro, your dick just shrank, didn't it? Like,
I mean, wait, like he put it on to impress her, right?
yeah,
I mean, that's a move.
that's that's like a hundreds in the front move. You
I mean,
know,
back to this whole neuro. He just what? He scanned like he neuralized them like Men in Black style, and then took pain
they
pills
probably
for.
would wish they could forget. And
Oh, who
like,
what? Hey,
Oh, touched by a shirtless
Yeah.
angel.
So
He's really
the
tan.
jacket it was for molesting. Maybe that's
This,
why he put it on.
this jacket was made from the lesson, and that's just what it do. One of these jackets will molest all over you.
That should be the slogan for the trench coat. The
The
trench
French
coat.
coat.
The French coat.
Yeah, it's like a trench coat but molests you.
Not the trench coat is the slogan should be this jacket was made for molesting.
Okay, digging, burning witches and digging through trenches. Something like that. That's the slogan for the company. It's also something Rob Zombie in the same song he's been making for the last 20 years.
I like his movies and that one
Yes,
song.
all of them is that one song. It's like Disturbed. Hey,
I like.
they
Have
making the
you
same shit.
have you heard that Richard Cheese guy who sings it like old timey, like what's his face, like Frank
Uh,
Sinatra? He,
Down with the sickness. Yeah, some
that's
shit
it.
like that. That's
He
funny. I
does
like that.
my
From
back
the
off.
window to the wall,
Yeah,
till sweat drop down my balls. All these bitches crawl. Oh, skeet skeet motherfucker. Oh, skeet skeet goddamn. Yeah, that's a banger.
it's wild fucking when you change up song. Like when you do what is
I,
it? Hey Ya by Outkast is sad. Sad as fuck.
hey, yeah. Oh, I think they got it. Oh, I think they got it. But got it, just don't get it when the feelings
You gotta
involved.
slow it down and listen to the words, man. It's a
Gotta
heartbreak.
slow it down for just a few seconds. Let me break this thing down for y'all. Dun,
Nope,
dun, dun,
can't do that
dun.
anymore. You can't do that one.
Age is just a number. Do a little bump and grind. Oh, bitch, I wish it would. Burn all
That
my
was
fucking clothes.
that was three different songs.
It was, man. I moved quick, bro. Oh, shit. We got some more on here. What's up, big shotty? I don't realize. Oh, females worth dating at Walmart, Cowboys. Mosh, you were on to something here. You can actually purchase the female workers at Walmart with food stamps up to or of a greater
That's
value than what their paycheck is.
that's not true.
You don't know.
I know that you cannot purchase a Walmart worker with food stamps.
Well, did you know that you can save 50% on your grocery bill by switching to self-checkout?
I see what you did there.
I
Oh, ow. Oh, damn it, I meant to get something to drink. Oh,
know who you is already by the Belushi fucking picture already a little bit. I bet you do kind of favor him, maybe. I hope that it's the person that I'm thinking of because I hate being wrong, bro. If you make me
well,
wrong on my live stream,
it's entertaining when you're wrong.
how would you know? You've never seen it unless I
That
feigned being wrong.
that is a bold statement.
It's pretty bold. Yeah, I'm probably already wrong right then. It didn't last long, did it?
No, I don't think that was a wrong. Well, I mean, I can't remember
I
a
gotta.
time. I can't remember a specific time. So if I can't point it out, I guess technically there's no
Never happened.
validity. So you've never been, yeah. I mean, you want to go by that logic and rationalization.
I'm glad that that worked because I was getting ready to honor kill myself with this little string. Like,
What do you mean that worked? Do you mean how I bailed you out of that with my
yeah,
rationalization and justification?
it wasn't a rationalization. It was an irrationalization, if anything. But
No, it was rationalization because I rationalized something irrational. An irrationalization would be like fucking
when you gotta ration your ear, irrational.
like if I used no, I can't think of one. I'm stunned. Wait,
Say,
wait.
it's some shit Ajax won't wash off, like the herpes you don't get from the toilet seat.
Wait. I thought toilet seat herpes is worse.
It's always worse. Anything you get off a toilet seat's worse than everything else, unless it's Africanized.
I had one of those automated toilets flush on me while I was still
I don't
fucking.
like that. That's too close to playing with my butthole, man. And I ain't even trying to figure out if I like it or not.
One drop just goes fucking straight up my butthole. I thought I caught like syphilis, gonorrhea. Like I thought I caught all the AIDSy stuff from a toilet.
You got all the leftover diseases that LimeWire didn't give your computer.
Yeah, like I can't.
Somebody noticed my decoration back here. This piece of history I got on my television. It says goddamn Bush Cheney. Ain't a
Oh,
crazier time in history than when we had them two yahoos in there just dicking around with a shotgun, blowing people's faces off, being like, "I'm sorry, I thought we were shooting skeet." And George Bush being like, "Fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice.
did you ever see
You
that
know, fool me 3 times."
the movie Dick or whatever? Christian Bale played Dick Cheney.
I don't like movies with female leads that are supposed to be the comedy of it.
Christian Bale's not a female.
Oh, it's a Kristen Bell. I
No,
think
no,
automatically the girl, is that the girl from Twilight that smiles like, but she's
that's Kristen
smiling but
Stewart.
not smiling.
That's Kristen Stewart. Kristen Bell is
Oh, and the Elaine girl that sings the Frozen song.
not. I mean, maybe she's that blonde. She's married to Dak Shepard.
Yeah, she was in the movie with the Al and oh my God,
Not a
Russell
female.
Brand.
And she's in the Good Place.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Was she?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I'm Aldous Snow. I'm a very famous rock star, and I'm dating her. I'm starting to regret this decision. Like,
She's in the
yeah,
Good Place too.
is it a good place? 'Cause
That Ted Danson show. Yeah.
fuck dancing, man. Who got time for that, dude? I'm white, man. I've tried.
Oh,
That's the thing about
oh,
stereotypes. Listen, most of them they stick around because they work. Like I can't dance. I know that. I don't fight it. Like I also, I can jump pretty high. I can run pretty quick too. But oh
I've
shit,
been for a long time. I don't think I'm super fast.
I was so fast I made other fast people look not fast.
That was
Like,
clever all Keith.
well, tell that to the crackhead in the longest yard who had a writer that works for Hollywood who gets paid an exorbitant amount of money. Write that shit down, and people didn't say that's funny. We're going to put that in that movie for sure. You know,
I
the
don't.
best artists, well, good artists create. The best artists steal.
That's not how that saying goes.
Oh man,
That's
that's
not
how that goes.
best artist steal.
That's probably bad advice for everybody. Don't listen to me.
Mm,
I'm the only
maybe.
steely boy around here.
I love to steal from stores and shit.
Bro, you want to see my magnet or my fucking battery collection?
Oh
It's
yeah,
excessive.
I've seen your autism collection with your batteries and your shit. I've
No,
seen
that's
it.
actually mostly these, the finest markers that you can steal. I mean, color pencils.
Mm.
I
Have
just
you
don't have any respect for Walmart.
have you seen that? I think it's viral or whatever, but it's the video of the guy doing stand up at Kill Tony or whatever, Tony Hinchcliffe's podcast, and he talks about he's like, I'm not autistic or anything, but I love rocks. I love how they feel. I brought these
Dude,
rocks in with me. Have you seen that?
that's that's me with magnets. Yeah, I know him, Cam. Like, I swear I had a magnet in my pocket today, and I was like, I like magnets, man. Yeah, I try to make them kiss, and sometimes they won't do it, and I'm like, don't kiss.
Man,
It's magic.
that makes magnets just make you. Have you heard of the?
I have a magnet. I do have a magnet in my hand right now as we were talking. Listen, I'm about that life.
I'm surprised you haven't had a magnet in your hand this entire time.
Oh, hold up, real quick. Apparently, Big Shotty and I have hung out in real life, IRL, smoking blunts together in the same room, just hanging out, getting high and shit, doing irresponsible stuff like gangsters.
I can read too.
Will you? Nobody ever read to me. Nobody ever read to me, man. My daddy never cooked me breakfast. I know who you is, bro. I, I know exactly who you is now, man.
Whoa,
Man, I miss Fluff.
there we go.
Hey, you is? What's up, baby? Over here looking all devilish and shit.
I traveled through time. You missed that.
Fuck, I don't have to. Ain't no timelines when you're timeless.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying. Have you heard that? I guess it's not a theory. It's proven or whatever that the poles can just switch
Oh
within
yeah, it happens every couple thousand years and causes these massive, like fucking 50 5,000 foot high tidal waves that are moving at like 300 miles an hour. Yeah, no wonder we don't have records of other civilizations. They got just smithered.
What is that bullshit? And what are they doing about it? And we're like, dude, right? Yeah.
It's like one of those situations where you kind of just like, you just gotta fucking throw your hands down on the table and be like, what are we, come on, man, really? Like,
I think I could survive a 500-foot tidal wave.
I think I could be the last person to survive it. I could probably kill the other person that's next to me, and everybody around me ain't fast enough to where I could be like, I'm the last one standing. I win Fortnite by the rules of Fortnite.
By like last one surviving, last one to die, like how we like you're
Yeah,
just
it's
not
the,
winning
yeah, it's
everything.
the same concept as the winner of my show that I came up with. So you think you can heroin?
I think I would win that, and I think I would out survive you.
I'm winning it right now, and nobody even isn't smarter. I'm working on half a Karen haircut right now, and it looks good.
Should you give yourself a haircut?
No, I haven't even brushed my hair in 15 years, dude.
Well, me neither. I don't think I've ever brushed my
Do you wash your legs, by the way? Or do you
legs.
just like, yeah, just let the soap run down from your head? And since we frugal,
Yeah,
just kind of,
like
I don't know if a
yeah.
washcloth has touched my legs. It's fucking probably long as or longer than a fucking
Well, it's good to
hairbrush in my
hear.
hair.
I'm glad to hear you use a washcloth. That's good to hear too. Not all
It's
men do.
called a wash rag
A wars
around
rag,
here. Yeah,
a
it's
war
it's
sword.
it's awful.
Uh, let's see.
Need to wash my mind of that fucking short and terrible word.
Can you hear me any
Oh,
better? Or is
yeah,
it still?
that sounds a lot better. I'm
Uh,
sorry, I'm gonna run through some of these comments real quick because I've been a dick and didn't even know that a
that's
lot of them
right.
is.
Yeah, that's what I just saw. Can that person hear me better?
Hey,
CK?
yeah, can y'all hear better? Thank y'all for commenting, shooting the shit with us, man. I appreciate it. There's not much that sucks worse than just like getting on here and you know trying to talk and nobody's interacting with you. And I think that somebody that's talking to a black screen that got nobody on the other end listening, they still talking. I kind of appreciate the effort, but you gotta know when to kind of just shut up and try again sometime. Toxic positivity is a problem. Sometimes, don't write that book.
You know when you come into a conversation that you're looking at the person the whole time, but you only start paying attention halfway through? That
Oh
just
yeah.
happens to me.
Oh, it's okay. You missed nothing. Like all right, some standards, you probably could have missed even more of it and still came in just as good a shape.
Well, I forgot the second half anyway, so it works out
Who
fine.
are you again?
Huh?
Who are you again?
Dad? Dad?
The Ouija board worked.
Yeah.
We buried him in the pet cemetery and he's back again. It's Timmy the
No,
cat man.
I don't fuck with Ouija boards.
'Cause
And
he's the
also,
cat man.
how are people going to take the time to tell me they can't hear me, but not tell me if they can? Did I fix it or not?
Yeah, exactly. I've had this problem in my head, man. How shitty are new ghosts gonna be? Like, old ghosts had shit to do and ways to entertain themselves by fucking with us. New ghosts is gonna be running around like, where's the Wi-Fi? I can't get signal up here. Fucking,
I don't get a
You know,
phone when you're dead.
I've never even had a cell phone in a dream. You're probably right.
I'm definitely right. Why would you get a phone as a ghost? You could probably possess a phone.
I can lucid dream, man. I have. I don't know if I've actually. I can't remember if I've tried to have a cell phone in my dream, but by God, if anybody can, I can, because I'm the exception.
Seems like a waste. There's a lot of
It
fun
does.
in lucid
Imagine
dreaming.
going into your fucking dreamscape world and then being like, nah, I'm on fucking Facebook.
That's what I mean. I
Kill
immediately
yourself.
I always start to smile once I realize it's a dream. It's the first thing I do. I just
Oh,
wherever I
it's.
am, I jump into the air, and sometimes I hit the ground, which is weird.
I love doing the following stuff. Like you're running down a hill and you jump, and then like you stay in the air
What?
for longer each time, like in dreams.
What
You
do you
ever do
mean,
that shit?
like low?
Whoa!
What?
Stop yelling at me.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, I
What I do?
mentioned. off and turned back on. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, it sounds like it sounds like I'm on the inside of a seizure getting ready to happen. Like all these
Cool.
senses is out of whack.
Should I lower it or what?
You sound like this right here, baby, but really loud.
God damn it.
You gotta get that youth pastor energy going on again.
Is this better? No.
Try. Have you tried yelling at it or choking it? If you choke it, it might work. Oh, that sounds like it's gonna be better.
Well, now I just don't have my headphone in.
That sounds fucking perfect right there.
Oh, ow, my foot. Hold on. Oh, god
That
damn it. I'm dropping
sounded,
so many things.
dude. Fucking, that was a two for two, man. Almost had an M1.
Oh,
I
my
don't think I used
goodness.
that right. Did you break something?
Oh, I gotta write an email here
Uh-oh.
shortly. What? Hold on.
Luke, let me write it for you. I am the writing machine, dude. Also, if you need an appeal to ever get back into college because you failed out because you got drunk or did drugs for an entire semester and fucked off and lost all your grades, I'm your guy as well. I've got
Who
my
is it?
girlfriend and her friends back into college no less than 7 times.
Oh man, I didn't. Camera was on the whole time.
Drop the beat. Oh, I can chop and screw my voice if you know what that means.
Slow it down and make it go lower.
Chop the screw anything. I feel stupid doing it now. I talked it up too much.
Do you remember when they would
Nope.
just make albums, like the exact same album? It would just be chopped and screwed.
Yeah, they would do it 3 different times. It would be chopped and screwed. It would be flipped and flopped, and be remixed and matched, and then it would be country ghost crunk or something like that. They just switch the genre up.
All the genres sound the same now.
Well, it's because it's becoming just white noise. We've made all the good sounds. I think that we've made all the good sounds.
I don't know. People barely say word. I'm gonna sound like an old person. I don't want to do that. Complaining
Oh, no
about new
cap.
music.
Come on. It's okay. Everything's busting out there. It's like, a
I
tale
hate
of
that
two
word.
busting cities. It was the busting of times. It was the most snow like, no chill, like, fucking gay of times. They can't say that. Uh,
I hate that word busing.
I don't even really know what it means. I just like to use it aggressively incorrect and wait for somebody to pop up and try to correct me so I can be like, never gonna talk to you again.
So we can't make comments, right?
Oh, we can make all kinds of comments. You hear all these? Hold on. Let me go to. I can post a comment. Hey, sexy faces. I guess it probably defeats the purpose of me saying it out loud as I type it.
All right, how'd you do that? I can't do
Okay.
that though.
This is the thing that I got going on right here.
Is
Let's
it the
see.
chat? Is that what you do?
I do the chut sign. Yeah. Oh, well, this is a joke I've been working on, man. I've been trying to figure out if I need to have like a more delicate touch or not. Oh, he's gone. That means
No, I'm
yes,
not.
more
I'm right
delicate.
here.
Oh, don't do that, bro.
What do you mean more
Fuck.
delicate touch?
I don't like change. I'm still having trouble with object permanence.
Hmm?
That's why Peekaboo still work on me. If I see you 1 second, you gone in a second. In my mind, you're dead. I'm never gonna see you again.
I love seeing a child realize peekaboo isn't everything it's always was.
They look like they feel fucking robbed, like they
Yeah,
betrayed.
yeah. It's like finding out Santa's
We
not
love
real.
betraying babies, though. What is it about that? Like that's fucked up. It's oh, look at me, I'm here now. I'm here now. Now I'm not. Fuck what you thought, baby. What are you doing?
Who wants to play Where's Your Daddy?
Who wants to go in the room and play with an iPad all day and only see mom twice? You.
Ow.
Oh fuck. Hey, I'll let y'all on here in just a second. There. Oh, riff raff with the. Oh, I actually put that on. Let me see what. Oh no, that's it.
How do you tell who's here?
I got a little thing that tells me up in the corner.
I do not.
They're being a little bit quiet right now because yeah, I hear myself echoing, and I don't even like the sound of my voice on a single track.
I don't
Having to
either.
hear it over top of itself is making my penis sad.
You're not echoing.
You know what? I don't think that you get to tell me whether I'm echoing or not, Tim, because you don't know how I feel right here. And
Freedom of speech. I can say what I want, when I want,
you
how I
can
want.
say what you want when you want, but you don't just think about how other people feel, man. Just because you say you're not an asshole doesn't mean you are an asshole to me. I always love that shit.
Eh,
Uh,
huh?
I haven't gotten a good argument with a woman in a long time.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, for them. They don't know I'm stronger than them all the time. Like, why would you even try? Like,
They're exhausted.
well, they're just dirty because an argument with a woman is just like her fucking your friend with more steps.
Hmm.
Like, getting into a verbal argument with a woman is just like going ahead and her fucking your friends with more steps.
Getting in an I don't argue with people anymore.
I don't either. I win. I know. I mean, I understand that. Like, but back in the day, I'm echoing like a motherfucker. Can y'all hear that?
I can't.
Well, Tim, your hearing is flawed, or
You're flawed.
oh, I am the best of flaws, man. I'm flawless, son. Pretty, uh, pretty flaw for, yeah, it's flying flaw. Shut up. They ain't all winners. I
Were you
know
trying to
that.
say pretty fly for a white guy?
Yeah, but I want to put flaw in there. So,
Pretty flawed for a
ba-
white girl? No, that's stupid.
hashtag depression abs.
Is that what they are?
Fuck yeah, man. Or plate, like skeletal muscle.
It's depression with an H. Chic.
Heck yeah, it's like the effing, it's like, yeah, the effing orphan. Because it's why it's silent and also doesn't exist. Because it stands for family.
Oh man.
I love that. That's such a good dark joke.
I didn't want to open my
This
mouth.
this is a good dark joke as well. Hey,
Yes, see?
all girls know what they talking about when somebody says he got that good retard dick. If I was to say to one of my buddies, "Oh, I got me some of that retard pussy last night," I'd probably go to jail. I don't like double standards.
I've literally never heard someone call it that.
Oh, that retard dick? Like he can't read right or do arithmetic, but
Well, I
he
get the
will blow your back
concept.
out.
Like, I get the concept. I've just never heard it.
Oh, the girls talk about it pretty freely around here. Pretty liberal with it. It's not even like it's looked down upon.
It shouldn't be. I'm trying to take that
It
word back.
shouldn't be. Good for them. You
I'm
know
trying to take that word back.
what word? You can have them all, unless I want them, because I'm good with words. Oh, you can hear the echo? Okay. Drop the damn link. No echo here. Echo, echo. Yeah, well, look at that. Oh, what's up? Playing Quiet Mouse now. Oh, I like that. No, it's nice. It's nice. It's like ASMR, ASS, in a different way, yeah, but not in another like. Listen. There are trade-offs, just like with everything. You know, I can. It sounds. It's a lot more pleasant on the insides of my ears, but frustrating as all get out that I can't hear all the words that you're saying, and I'm just happy I can I can read lips good. So, yeah, I did it again. I did what you did whenever you pretend to listen. I didn't hear what I said after the first like four words.
Can you hear me better now?
You sound like you a billionaire trapped in a submarine on the bottom of the ocean. Is that a particular filter you got? Audio gate on? I didn't know they had that.
Is this better? Still bad. I'm trying to figure out if it's the microphone or not.
No. Who would ever have a microphone? I like. No, that was a stupid joke. Don't even finish that. Alright. I like how I can call myself on my shit at least.
What do you mean?
You ever meet somebody? Okay, perfect example. I called him God's perfect narcissist. His name's Jonathan Woods. He used to come into a lot of the rooms on Clubhouse and talk about his comedic genius to everybody. And then, in the same kind of like conversation, he would have to explain what the punchline of his jokes were and why they were funny.
That's the worst.
Uh, yeah, he was a sunglasses on, shirt off, like guy in Walmart as a person. Like that whole concept just wrapped up in a person.
I thought that was already a person. Is this better?
Holy shit! Stop screaming at me. Help me.
All right, see.
Ah,
I don't know.
are you
Is
on
this
the
better?
drugs?
I turned it down. Is it better?
Oh, you didn't. You're on the drugs again, ain't you?
Look who's talking. Part 4.
Hell,
Jonathan.
yeah, it's okay. I have double standards, Tim. My standards is so good. I got two of them.
That was stupid. I like that. I got 2 of them. Oh
Hell
my.
yes. Fine, whenever people ask me what my sexual orientation is, I'm like, I'm a hot bitch sexual. So if you're ugly, you better get away from it because it's offensive to me and you're being inconsiderate.
Illegitimate.
I think that speech impediment has a person.
Oh my god.
What is a
Man,
Nelk boys, by the way?
I want to say that to someone now.
Oh, that speech impediment has a person?
Yeah. My
I was
friend
in eighth
texted me.
grade. I will never forget this. Teacher's name was Mr. Triplet, and there was a boy sitting in front of me named John Dye. John Dye was a little, one of them kids that didn't hit puberty till probably like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
And he made a joke about some of the guys on our football team who, great athletes, but that was only because they never had to touch any books to their sport hands. And there's the three of them. He called them the three-headed monster with a speech impediment. And I don't know what it was, but well, I know what it was. It's like the teacher's son had a speech impediment. But bro, like he got like this. Ever seen somebody get disproportionately angry at something?
I
Like
mean,
this
yeah.
dude picked up his fucking desk in the middle of the classroom and fucking helicopter whirls it around and screams at him and throws it into the fucking corner of the room and says, "My son has a speech impediment." I'm like, bro, you don't have to be that hard on yourself. Like, God,
I love seeing people get unnecessarily angry.
I like to see anybody go unhinged,
Unhinged is
unless
different.
unless it's at me.
I like seeing people throw a fit.
A justified fit is fun. Unjustified fit makes me have secondhand embarrassment, and that's a trait that's exhausting. Having to go out here and be like have like any kind of self awareness for some dumb fuck that don't like.
Hold on a second.
Some people out here so cringy that if oh shit, what was that? I had something really good I wanted to say. Hold up, hold up, man.
Damn it. I can't comment. I was trying to drop the link in the chat.
Look at you without the fucking permissions.
Yeah.
What
Sorry,
was
Cowboys Lodge. I tried. I guess only Keith can do it.
That's not the first time I've heard that. I enjoy hearing it. It never loses, that factor for me. But alas, here we are. Fucking legal genius. Don't have a goddamn driver's license.
Why can't I
Oh, the
comment? That's
irony.
stupid, Keith.
You make all kinds of comments, Tim.
Oh wait, I can do this. JDBZT5. Okay.
Are you
The link
talking
is
in like millennial?
no. The link is JDBZT5.
Oh, okay.
StreamYard / yeah, you dumbass.
Hey, listen, I got some fucking great qualities and I got some deficits. And those deficits are just as vast as my fucking good qualities. Because my good qualities is dope. Good quality. Oh, yeah,
Excuses are like assholes, Keith. Everyone has one, and you should put a dick in yours.
You know how I know excuses aren't like assholes? Because I've never been in a bar at 2 a.m. trying to tongue punch someone's opinion or excuses.
I mean, they don't have to be identical.
I like them to be identical. I like things to
The
match.
reason they're like excuses is because everyone has one.
And the reason is you. I don't like the way that guy looks.
Are you gonna put the fucking link in the chat or not?
Oh, me, fuck, I'm sorry. Look, that's ADHD at work.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's right. It's not drugs. I do good on drugs. Okay, what was that link there, baby?
Jay, it's in the chat.
Oh, it is. Well, what are you asking me to put in there for? Oh, I see. I'm stupid. We had to do it on private chat. I'm catching up. Don't worry. I'm from Kentucky. You remember? You lucky I know how to type.
I'm lucky. How's this? Luck had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you're right. I screamed at the keyboard until they usually listen to what I want. That's the way I
Oh,
learned how to read. Oh, but how you like that joke about like I know it needs fucking trimmed up a lot and shit, but I think the shortest way I can get it down to is I'm not going to be satisfied until either we do away with girls taking advantage of our precious, dumb big dick men out here, or something like that.
which one are you talking about?
The retard puss. I don't even feel comfortable saying it.
Depends on where you do it, probably. God, I have so
Yeah,
much to do before I
most of the
fly
time,
home.
pussy just makes guys retarded. That's a good little. Women will like that one because they're like, my pussy's strong and powerful. I'm an independent woman.
I mean, they are.
Yeah, I mean, their OnlyFans really shows it. And listen, I don't have anything against any chick that goes out there and uses what they got to make a little bit of money. But what I don't like is the motherfucking guys that are on there and just fucking circulating simp fucking culture.
Keith, bring someone. Someone's in the back of the studio.
Behind me.
Yeah.
And I know
Did I
what you mean.
stutter?
Ain't nobody behind me. That'd be dumb. Fucking paint a wall behind their head.
No, I mean on the app.
I see, I see. I add the strings
Oh.
to the
Yo,
shouty too, howdy. What's
what
up, baby? You
up,
got the
bro?
bloody face and all the fucking energy. I like it. You like a Red Bull as a human being, bro.
Did you realize who I was?
Hell yeah, you just right.
Yeah,
Fucking right. I knew if I said
yeah.
that,
I've been subbed
there's a
up to
lot of
you for a
different.
while.
I know, bro. You used to come to the smoke
I
shop and
just,
see me sometimes too. But you've been a dick
oh
lately and
yeah.
not talking to nobody. Acting too good for a motherfucker, you know.
I actually messaged you the other day. You never messaged back.
I know. I was trying to get back at you. How'd that feel? Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't really
Yeah.
use that account, man. But I did see the message.
Oh, you got so many. Well,
Oh.
you got a couple of them.
What's up, bub?
You got your comedy one. You got
Yeah, I got like three. I did drugs a lot, so I forget passwords and shit, and I
friends.
had to
You
end up making a whole.
got two phones.
Hey, I got more than two
for the
phones. Look at that. I got two phones. I got a
plug,
bottle cap.
one for the hose.
Yeah, and I got a ammo holder full of pens right here. Like
There's no way
random
you'd
shit.
use all those pens.
Bro, you'd be surprised.
I would.
How much
Am I
wood would a woodchuck?
sounding all right?
Yeah, you
I gotta
sound
Keith.
delightful.
Keith, I gotta restart my phone for my update. I'll be right back.
I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. That's like, yeah, I like it when people have those weird reactions. Like they say the like
You,
completely wrong thing, like be at a gas station, like have a nice day, and somebody say, "You're welcome, I love you," or something like that. I've done that shit before. Oh, you got quiet. Where'd you go? And it's back to my podcast by myself. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Oh, you're still here. What's going on? I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw my hands in the air when I don't have a baby. Okay. Are you back now, bub?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, man. I hear you perfectly.
I
Crystal
was trying
clear,
to get my
baby.
AirPods working right. I don't know. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good, man. Uh, do you have that? You do the same thing I do. Like I call it explosive apologetics. Like I apologize for stuff that I'm absolutely like not sorry for, but it's just a fucking habit. It just comes out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, for
annoying,
sure.
ain't it?
It's a respect thing.
No, not for me mostly. It's mostly just me trying to avoid any conflict because I
I
just
mean, it
ain't
was
got the
my fault
energy.
that backed out. It wasn't your fault. So
I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm
I get
hey.
what you're saying, though. I've known people worse than others to say sorry all the time.
Oh, see, those are what we call liars. Uh, I don't like a liar, man. You know, one of my favorite qualities about myself is Justin.
Or you're just call me Shotty on here, bro.
Just tell you what,
Shotty.
Shawty. Oh, I like that. That makes me feel gangster. It makes me reminds me of Ti.
Kind of like Gotti, but Shotty.
Yeah, it's kind of like Ti before he started ratting on folks.
Yeah, man, I've run into a lot of freaks on this, on YouTube too. Like, I discovered a side of YouTube that I never knew existed.
Bro, you helped my like, listen. That one video that you gave me has helped at least one of my channels. Like I think my TikTok channel get like
Yeah,
over
got over a
200,000
million.
views.
And, that's original content. That wasn't even like you had to screenshot it
I
from
know
somebody else.
that's from the original source, baby. That's the good stuff.
Yeah, I thought about putting it back out on mine, but I ain't going to
Hey,
do that because you already
no,
put it
no,
on
no,
yours.
you're good, man. Listen, I'll tell everybody. Like I never even claimed that it was mine. Like I don't care a bit to give people credit where it's due. A lot of
Uh,
people. A lot of people are weird like that, you know. They're just like, "Oh no, it's mine now. It's mine." Like, nah, it's everybody's. I share that shit,
Dude,
you
I
know.
seen a dude on YouTube just today got demonetized. I don't know if he got reported or if it was his third strike on YouTube or what, but he reshared a video that was already viral and he got 100,000 views on it. And I guess where he didn't give the guy any creds or anything, they demonetized his ass.
See, that's bullshit because that guy probably didn't know that. I mean, there is an argument to be made about, copyright infringement and stuff, but if it's like a 15-second little short clip of something and somebody shares it because they want their friends to see it and stuff, I don't think most of the time they have in the back of their head this like malevolent plan of trying to steal profits from the original like creator's post or
Yeah.
anything.
Since I've started a channel, I've shared a few things I thought was just like crazy or, thought was worth sharing that wasn't like recorded off my phone or camera or whatever. I guess he probably didn't think it hit 100,000 views either.
No, I had to. I figured it would do pretty well. People love that kind of shit, man. But what I was surprised about was people
The
didn't really
thief.
shine. Yeah, they didn't really light up like they did to the original video to the subsequent videos afterwards. Like the other ones where she was like trying to break into other places and shit.
It's weird, man. It's like the app picks and chooses what it wants to do.
It absolutely does. Well, people have a pretty good like influence on it by just their engagement rate and stuff. That's
Yeah,
all. That's all the algorithm really does is just like measure the engagement rate and like percentage completed.
I
Basically, is the
always,
most important.
I always thought it was weird because I put out a short and I'm just now, I'm fairly new to this. I just started making videos in June, and I've noticed that some of the shorts I put out, I'll get 2,000 views in a fucking hour, and
Yep, and
then
it drops right off.
yeah, and some don't, get but 100 views,
And
or
then 3 weeks later, they get 10,000.
yeah, like it all depends on when I post them. It's kind of like gambling, playing slot machine in a way.
Yeah, but with these, you can actually game the system. Yeah, you can figure out how it works.
Oh yeah. Well, obviously, looking at your channel, you're better at it than most.
Nah, I'm just autistic, bro.
How the fuck did you get so many subs, man?
Man, honestly, it's just being consistent and trying to be mindful of trends that are going on and what people are searching
Right.
for at the time.
That don't always
And
like equal out to the live chats, though, does it?
no, no, see, that's the thing. It's easy to get people's attention for 15 seconds, but most people don't have the fucking attention span or even uh, pretty much the capacity to
I've
like
uh,
take in a long form conversation.
I've met a cool group of people, man, that seem pretty solid, and they're independent thinkers. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, I wanted to
and
start a group here in town for like a free thought like convention, just to
well, I'm
have
not
people like
saying like
that.
here in town necessarily. I mean like on YouTube. Like I've met people from all over the. I know a girl that lives in Australia, and we chat all the time on here. I mean like a solid group. I'd say 15 people that's just been that chat. Somebody goes live and everybody. You know what I mean? Like a community
Oh yeah, do you find it on YouTube or on another app?
on here on YouTube.
Hell yeah, how do you set like group rooms up together or something or?
Yeah, like we've been talking, like 15 of us. We've been like chatting for months, beyond months now, probably like close to a year of just getting to know each other and chatting, knowing
That's
each other's
cool.
humor, and just knowing like somebody claims one of us in like our circle, like somebody because I've seen a lot of there's a lot of trolls you gotta deal with,
I love
but
trolls, man.
yeah, I've seen
God,
trolls that will like lie on me and say I said shit I didn't even say, and say they said shit to me they didn't even say. And it's like the group of people that I've gotten to know, like they pretty well know, like after talking so long, like if somebody says I said something, if I truly said that or not. You know what I mean?
yeah, they get a good judge of like your character and
Yeah, man. I've noticed a lot of people like to talk a lot of shit, and it's not so bad, but half the time they just make shit up. People will believe anything they hear.
uh, you know, I, I've ran into a lot of that too. But the thing that surprised me the most was that the people that were talking the most shit were the people that were also saying like, "Man, great job," like, "Wow, good job with the
Oh yeah,
content."
man. They have their own circle of people like leading them on.
Yeah, most of them ain't
Right.
even got their own circle. They just fucking trying to hang out and mooch off my shit. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
can't
people
stand that.
like they try hard to fit in too.
I mean, I understand that too, but I mean, if everybody wants to fit. I can't stand people say, "I don't want to fit in. I don't care what anybody thinks of me."
I just hate
You
people that have to lie to kick it.
fucking right, man. Like, you don't have to lie to be cool, bro. Like, unless
Yeah.
you do. Like, if you do, though, you work on
So
that
many
shit.
people think they have to lie to kick it and be accepted and fit in. Just be yourself, man. You know.
I don't know, man. I met some people. They self sucks. I'd have to.
A lot of grifters on here I've come across.
What's a drifter? Is it like a homeless person on the internet?
Yeah, pretty well. A scam artist.
Oh man, they ain't scam artists.
Somebody that, you know,
They
YouTube, like,
scamatures.
yeah, I mean, literally con men, like, people. Lyndon B. Johnson had a quote, man. You remember the president of the United States back in the day. He
Yeah.
said, I'm not trying to turn this into a race thing, but he said in his quote, he said, if you can convince the lowest white man that he's better than the best black man, then you can pick his pockets pretty easily. If you can convince anybody they're better than somebody else, they'll empty their pockets for you.
I think that you.
And
That's
that's
weird
what
that you
people,
said that.
you know, and that's like
I wrote a
uh,
paper on
what I've,
exactly that.
yeah, like what I've come across on this app is like people that will turn people into I don't want to say scapegoat, but just somebody that they use to troll on.
Oh yeah,
And
and the whole time that they're doing that, they're preaching about how Clubhouse or whatever app it is a inclusive community where everyone should feel safe.
yeah, it's kind of like a cult in a way. Like,
Yeah, it's like
I
there are
mean,
no
like,
hierarchies here except for the hierarchies.
yeah, dude. And no, like
Actually, I don't mean to.
troll on some dumbass, like somebody that's, you know, like they
Yeah,
could never troll on you. You're just way too smart. Like, you would literally, you know, like, you're not a troll, but you'd be trolling on them. They be if they start people, you know, if you
yeah,
come
it
across
takes
start trying
practice.
to, yeah, man, like, you're just smarter than most people on here, like, that I've come across. But
I
uh,
appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I mean,
Um, I go to a lot of all black roast rooms, and with my accent, uh,
what I'm
to
trying
come
to
out of
get at
there,
though is that they take people that's like idiots
yeah,
or they're like manic
you know,
depressives,
low
and
hanging
they
fruit,
might commit suicide at any moment. Like, who knows? But
and that would
they
be good for them, is
they're
what they
not
think.
good, but they can't handle uh shit
Yeah,
talk. Like,
yeah,
if
they can't
somebody tells you to go suck a dick, you're just gonna tell them, you know, come suck mine. Some people
exactly.
though, some people on here are like, you tell them go suck a dick and they want to cry or they want to. Hell, I've even seen people nowadays threatening to see you in court and shit. But, like, you know, people like me and you, we'll just tell you to fuck off. You know, like, fuck you, like, oh well, like, you know,
Well,
you're not
holy
hurting your
holy shit,
feelings.
you're still
But
talking to me?
they,
Like,
dude, they like prey on these type of weak people though, all right? And they break
yeah,
them down for their own entertainment, but at the same time, that's how they're growing their channels.
yeah. See, that's the problem with
And
people. You know,
that's how I was
yeah,
relating with the Lyndon B. Johnson quote. He said, if you can convince anybody that they're better than somebody else, they'll empty their pockets for you. Well, there's
that's
channels out there, man, where they're just nothing but dedicated to bashing on people and bringing up shit that they posted in the past and using, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't saying some of these people aren't deserving, but it's
oh
still
yeah.
pretty fucking crazy, like,
Yeah,
how
if you
people
drudge
will.
up somebody's tweet from 15 years ago where they said something that was all right back then, but today isn't so, like politically correct or something, and you try to ruin their like the rest of their life for it for the foreseeable future, that's a bitch
Yeah.
move, man. That's just
Yeah, man, and there's one community on here. I truly think their goal is for this boy to OD on live stream. They
that's
keep
sick.
he keeps like making community posts and like going on with these people.
Hold on,
He's a
what's it called? What
and
you
he's
want?
like
You
bitching because he can't own a gun, and he's talking about like getting one and I mean, just trying to figure out.
send me the name of that
He's
group
fucking
if
off
you
the
can.
rocker, man. But it's like these people are begging them, don't get a gun, please OD yourself. If you get a
No,
gun, this is going to fall
seriously,
back on
give me
us.
what's the name of that group? You can send it to me in
Uh,
chat or messenger or whatever if you don't want to say it in
yeah,
here.
I
Like,
wasn't trying to like get your channel attacked or anything.
no, no, I ain't worried about that shit. Like, that's the thing about getting canceled and stuff. A lot of the things that I say, people like some people have had a couple problems with and stuff, but they didn't really have any problems with them.
Yeah,
Uh,
the only problem they had with you is they try to start shit and you could do it better.
yeah, I mean, I'm a professional shit starter, man. That's the thing. Like, you find out what you're good at, and then you practice it, and then hopefully one day you get paid for it. I got lucky. Uh,
Yeah, man, and like I know people on here that's like, uh, they're it took them a fucking year to get to 1,000 subscribers. They you know like I've gotten more views total than them, and I've only been in it for 2 months. But their main focus is built this community around bashing this person and turning them into their locals, they call it, you know. Turning
now,
him in.
that
He's like
person's not
basically
in on
their
it, is
money
he?
maker, you know. Like it took him a year to get to 1,000, and he's getting the comments, the super chats, and
Yeah,
people's donating them like crazy. So it's like,
that can be crowdfunded suicide, basically. I feel like
yeah,
everybody
man,
that donates to that should be, or sorry, you can't say that word on live stream.
yeah, man. Like they start shit, then play the victim card pretty much.
We
What this?
never saw. I can't believe he did this. We never saw it coming. It's not like we egged him on to do it the whole time for 6 months and made his life miserable. I can't believe he would do this.
There's people that's been going on for years, bub. I can send you videos too.
Man, there's some people that deserve that shit too, though.
Oh
Some
yeah,
people.
man. Some people do for sure.
It's like there's a couple of things on Clubhouse. You've heard of Clubhouse. I think I've tried to invite you on there before, or you might have came. But I call it the Stanford Clubhouse experiment. Uh,
It sounds like some Hunter S. Thompson shit.
the Kentucky Derby, exercise in decadence. I love Hunter. He's good. He's a cool dude. Anybody that Johnny Depp can't wait to play you, that's a cool person. I just want
Oh
to hear the
man.
fucking conversation between Johnny Depp and Hunter S. Thompson where he's like, Johnny, I want you to shoot my fucking remains out of a goddamn cannon in the front yard after I die. And Johnny be like, yeah, of course I'll do that, Hunter.
You know that movie only showed 2 hours of his life too. If you think about it,
Hell yeah,
uh,
that's the crazy thing.
Fear, you know that movie showed his life as a whole in a way, but it's still only 2 hours worth of it. Just imagine how much crazier his whole life was. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like when people say that I wouldn't survive a day in their world. And I say, well, you wouldn't survive a night in mine.
Yeah.
Like,
But anyways, I was gonna say you said some shit about a plan. I said that sounded like a Hunter S. Thompson type of plan, but let's hear it.
oh shit, what was it? What was I saying? What was I saying? Hunter S. Thompson, please.
Hunter something. No, it wasn't Hunter. It was, you know what I'm talking about. It was to do with these fucking internet grifters.
Oh fuck, I can't even remember now. Let's see. That's ADHD, man. I fucking hate that shit. Like
Better start
that
writing that
kills
shit
me.
down.
See, that's what I was talking about earlier on in the stream. Like,
Yep,
write
sound
that
like
shit
Hunter S.
down.
Thompson to me.
Oh, have you seen his drug routine? It's one thing I saw online that was absolutely bananas. Like,
I imagine it changed from time to time.
oh yeah, sometimes you find traces of blood in his drug system.
I just don't see. I just don't see him like sticking to that strict of a diet plan. I'm not saying he didn't, but I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like to
it
think
sounds
there was some
expensive too,
days he
don't it?
did more of other things probably.
Yeah, you gotta mix and match. You gotta keep it
Like
fresh.
I think I don't think that probably wasn't. He probably did way more than what the routine said. You know.
Yeah, man, that's the thing about drugs, though. They work until they don't, or until you run out of money.
Then you end up like Elvis, man, dead on the fucking shitter.
Yep, nobody to give a damn enough to even come pick you up off of it to like retain a little bit of your dignity.
Then they
That's
see all
sad.
the fucked up tattoos you got while you was alive,
I love my shitty
and they laugh
tattoos.
at them. I mean, I ain't
Uh,
talking about you. I'm just. You ever
uh,
thought about that?
oh
Going to
yeah,
come
dude.
pick up somebody got some fucking crazy tattoos.
Bro,
What are
you
they
got
gonna
the
think?
best shitty tattoos.
It's kind of
Is
like
that
a
Is
throwing
that Uncle
thunder out here.
Sam?
I know somebody's got some pretty wild ones.
Is that Colonel Sanders riding a bald eagle into the Pentagon? Like
Yeah, dude, I seen a fucking a plane. I forget what the plane was made out of, but
they're playing.
it was about to hit the Twin Towers, and the Twin Towers was two Xanax bars, and he had it as a tat, and he had something else on it. It was a like a very dark humor joke,
Oh, I bet that guy
but
didn't do drugs.
I hope he did.
uh,
I,
I think that anybody that says like Twin Towers jokes, 9/11 jokes, like terrorism, religion, anything that they say all that shit off off the table. You can't make jokes about that shit. That's wrong. That's incorrect. You can make great jokes about that shit. It just has to be true, or it has to be absolutely so absurd that nobody could ever believe it and understand that you're coming from a place of
yeah.
your intent is to make people laugh, not to say something fucked up. Because a lot of people get into comedy to get a free pass to say fucked up shit
Well,
instead of actually, having the intention of just making people laugh.
you know, man, you find the best humor in the saddest and darkest of places.
Absolutely, man.
You
You
gotta
want to
take it like a
appreciate
yin and yang in a way, you know, like you gotta take the good with the bad and the bad with the good.
yeah, you can't appreciate the light unless you walk through the dark, brother.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh, that's why, you can tell I'm a tweaker because I got a headlamp.
uh,
Walk through the dark. Oh yeah, that woman that we had in that video, she threatened to sue me.
for real.
Yeah,
Oh
twice.
yeah, the cracker, man, the
And
cracker jack.
I was like, do it, please. Walk into the
Dude, you
courthouse. I'm
think
like,
she
you'll
had a
catch on
YouTube
fire.
channel or something? She could have had a
No,
damn YouTube channel.
yeah, no, I think she already did the most entertaining thing she had
How
to
the
do.
hell she find it unless she had a damn YouTube channel?
It was on Facebook. It got a couple hundred
Oh.
thousand hits on Facebook too. Like,
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
yeah, I know. And
I
she
was
told me
gonna
not.
say that
She's
she
like,
had a
don't you
damn
post
YouTube.
it.
That's why she's pissed. She's got a damn YouTube channel.
Hell yeah, she's mad. I'm like, stop doing dumb shit on video. Maybe I won't fucking post it.
Yeah, I mean, true. You're kind of on, you're kind of beating on
Yeah,
somebody's
bitch,
back door.
you out in public property where there's no expectation of
Like you're
privacy,
lucky you
acting
didn't
the
get
fool.
shot,
For real. And she
and you're
really
bitching
is.
about fucking the video getting out. I'd just be glad I was still fucking alive.
At least still walking
Especially
around
after I
free.
went back and watched the damn videos, dude.
Son, she's on one for sure.
I didn't never imagine when I sent them. I thought that they might do good for you, but I didn't think that they would do as good as they did.
That's exactly what people love to see. One of the videos that the best is the one where I did a recap over it and I kind of explained it a little bit. And I said, this video on my TikTok page has got over 400,000 hits right now of this lady trying to break into a house. I asked people what they would do, and the resounding answer was, kill that bitch.
It seemed like I voted in that, or you had a poll, didn't you, or some shit.
Yeah,
It seemed like I voted in that.
I just read the comments, man.
Dude, can you
Like what
imagine
people
the embarrassment though? I mean, that
good. Maybe
had
she
to
won't
be.
do it again.
I mean, yeah, that's karma.
Hell yeah. It's like, if I were to do something like that, there wouldn't even be anybody second guessing like how I felt about
Yeah, I mean, like I
it.
said, I thought about resharing it.
Oh, I would. She told me not to share it again, or she would call the police on me, and I was like, okay, well, thank you for talking me in.
She just, man, all that was intimidation.
Picked the wrong
She was
one.
just that was her trying to intimidate you, take him down. That's the
I
only way
was like,
she knew that you might. She didn't try to ask you nicely though, did she?
oh Lord, no, she came about the completely wrong way. I don't
Yeah.
respond well to that shit.
If she would come at me nicely, I might have had a good enough heart to take it fuck down.
Nah, I probably would have kept it up still. I like some music.
Yeah, probably. But still, like, how do you
The
think that
funniest
your
thing
influence
about it
gonna be
was
any
like,
better by being a fucking prick?
like for somebody that exhibits that type of behavior and stuff, being all fucked up in public and not really caring about it, just going beating on people's doors trying to break in with a knife in their hand, and then tells me they're gonna take me to court.
Right?
Yeah, yeah, good luck.
I mean, like I said, man, that was just her trying to intimidate you.
I love
That
that
was the
shit.
only
That's
way that she could thought that she thought. I mean, that was the only
oh,
way she
I'll
could
read you the
intimidate
messages real quick.
you.
Let me see if I can find them real quick.
It's crazy as fuck though. She come across it. I would never expect her to even own a cell phone.
I was like, holy shit, you can type.
You imagine that, man? Like logging in and seeing yourself, and there's a million fucking views and comments, people laughing
Yep.
at you and calling you a dipshitler.
That's usually I wake up be my Sunday mornings
Yeah, I think
after
I'd go on
Saturday.
to rehab.
Bro, I went to rehab. They kicked me out.
I was saying if I was that girl.
Oh no, they kicked the whole place out too. It wasn't just me. Like,
Damn, what turned into
yeah.
jail? People start smuggling, selling in there or something.
Listen, they can't blame me for doing exactly what I told them I would do if I had the opportunity in front of me. I was like, listen, if I get the opportunity, I'm gonna do it. I'm a drug addict. Yeah, it's your job to make sure that this ain't an option here. Lo and behold, it
It
became an
become an
option.
option. Damn, how the heck, man? What kind of rehab was you at?
It was a Sanibel house in Catlettsburg.
And where, Catlettsburg?
Yeah.
Was it a nice place?
No, no.
Was it like more
I
like
mean,
a?
no, it wasn't bad at all. Like, it just for the amount of money that they were making off of each head there through their insurance companies and stuff, it should have afforded a lot nicer facility.
Man, I would always hope and like to think that if you build a dependency towards something, just go to a regular family doctor and say, "Will you help me? I've tried rehab, and
They'll
I
just give you
just like
Suboxone
it
mostly.
like."
I've done that.
I mean, yeah, but what does the people do? The son, this you go to the boxing doctor, and
There are, I talk a lot of shit about Suboxone, but there are a select few people that do end up taking it right, and it does help them a lot. Like,
I've met a lot of people on here on YouTube that's on it.
yeah, but I've also met a lot of people falling asleep in their mashed potatoes saying that they ain't high, and Suboxone don't get you high.
Well, most of those people
They just dishonest they don't want to be honest with themselves and say that that's why they're using it is just because they want to trade one for another.
they would have to at least after they got on Suboxone and used to it. How much more of it do they have? How many pills do they have to take to even get that way?
Well, see, there's a
Like
natural
I thought you could only take so much, and it would just filter out and be worthless. Like, to,
it does.
that's why the
You
clinic
can't
only
have any
gives
more
two
than
pills a
10.
day.
Yeah, I think anything above 10 milligrams is like useless because it's no longer bioavailable or
Yeah,
like the
man.
bioavailability of it's just too
People have to
much.
like be taking it, not needing it, like for its real usage.
Oh yeah, that's what they take it to get high. So they abuse it.
Yeah.
They don't take it as
Eventually,
directed.
like any drug, you grow tolerance to anything.
Yeah, except fentanyl, for it sounds like.
So, yeah,
Do
yeah.
that shit one time.
It sounds like it's a one-way street.
I know it is a one-way street, but there's little side streets. If you're lucky and you're smart enough, you can pop in and out of them a few times. But it ain't no road you want to be taking too many times.
No,
I think that was a great car analogy relating to drugs. I'm sorry, I just had to.
man, I hate whenever I hear people that OD on fentanyl, and you'll hear people they'll say they sh- uh, they had to have got murdered because they knew how much they could handle.
Oh, see, oh God, oh
It's
man,
like
my
you're
shit's
fucking
all
doing
fucked up.
fentanyl. You know that there's a chance you might die.
Yeah, you're playing Russian roulette every time.
Yeah, like you can't say that obviously they didn't know how much they could take, or they wouldn't be fucking dead.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be careful. You can
It
always
sounds like
take more.
best not to take none of it at all.
Well, I mean, if somebody, you can't tell people what to do, basically, but if somebody's out there and decides that they're going to take it, just I hope that they keep in mind that you can always do more, but you can never do less.
Yeah, and most of the time, people that ever get to that point, they just they're sick coming off of opioids, and they say, "Fuck it, I don't care if it does kill me."
Well, actually, no, I don't. They want people to think that they think that, but nobody actually goes and like closes their eyes or gets high thinking that they're going to die, really, because they've done it so many times. It's like fluff, man. I know that he
Yeah,
didn't expect that.
he might not have expected it right then, but I
He saw it coming
I
in the
don't.
future,
Yeah, I don't
but
believe. I believe he 100% knew he was taking a risk.
yeah, he
I
took
mean,
a
he
long
knew
risk,
that it
man.
might get him. I mean, hell, look at. I mean, he knew what he was doing was practically suicide.
It's just over a longer period of time.
Yeah, I mean, he was fluff. He was Hunter S. Thompson. Man, he wasn't like the normal person. He was able to. He had a good fuel tank on him.
He
He had a
did.
good run.
He had a good capacity for bullshit too.
Why you say that?
I mean, he could bullshit people, like for the most part.
Oh,
That's that's the addict though in people. It's
he
you learn how to do that because,
unrest.
well, I mean, you don't think that he ever bullshitted people? Like he didn't have a job, but he got
Bedroom.
drugs every day.
He was
He's working some magic there.
best bass musician.
What?
To say he was the greatest musician.
Oh, I didn't say anything about his music. I
Oh, I
said
know.
there's some magic there. Like he was a smart guy.
Oh
You
yeah, I
know, I
know.
miss him.
I'm just saying, man. He was probably the best bass player I've ever met in real life, at least.
Shit, I've never really tried bass. I wish.
He
I
could
don't
pick up
know.
any instrument and just play the fuck out of, learn it so quick. But you know,
Well, he couldn't hold on to him long enough to fucking learn how to do too much on him before he sold him. We gave him a keyboard,
yeah,
and
yeah, that was a big problem. And
yeah,
him being sick and not wanting to practice.
right. I mean, but he was the positives outweigh the negatives with Fluff, and man, that's why
That definitely, bro. I
I
still watch
like
his
him.
music videos some time to time. He's got posted on here.
I caught myself fucking having a moment the other day. I was crying because I was like just feeling alone and shit, man. And like the people that I used to like would call and talk to about shit, like they're all dead, and just like, man, what the fuck do what am I doing? Like,
Hey, one second. Give
you're
me
good.
1 second.
Charcuterie. What's up, everybody? Sorry, that took a. Oh shit! I went back here on my phone and just started talking into my phone like a dumbass. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to take over your chat or anything, man.
Oh no, no, you're good, bro. I don't know what happened
Uh,
to Tim, but I was probably going to end it here in just a second. I can't get the videos I've got fucking loaded up here to actually like play. I don't know why.
uh,
Let me see. Try to work
do,
this again
do,
real
you,
quick.
do you got the free StreamYard? You
No,
got
I
to
got the
pay for
paid.
it, do you?
Yeah, I'm a professional. I don't fuck around.
It has been in a way, man, kind of like a catching up podcast tonight, though.
I always like that. Unless it's
Do
somebody I
you?
don't want to fucking. Oh, shit. Timmy, how long have you been back here, bro? I'm so god. Oh, world's biggest asshole.
I was here for a bit, like
Saffron.
10 minutes,
10 whole
What's up, man?
minutes?
but I was trying to fix something on my phone, so it's okay.
Okay, so 10 minutes not wasted. Or wasted. Fine. You made me say
10 minutes getting wasted is not get. What how's that saying go?
10 minutes getting
Time
wasted
getting
is not
wasted
time
isn't
wasted.
wasted. Yeah, something like that.
I'm too drunk to taste this chicken. Colonel Sanders. Oh, fucking Tim, this is a guy from where I'm from. I don't know.
Yeah, what's up,
I,
King?
I
What's
actually
up,
know this
man?
chap.
I was gonna say y'all sounded kind of similar, so I figured.
Yeah, we was clicking there for a minute, man.
And next thing
Some
you know, if you didn't come back, man, we was gonna be scissor fucking before we like you didn't even knew it. I don't even think that's possible.
It's fun to talk and meet new people on here for sure. It's always, you
Well,
click better with
yeah.
people you actually like know.
Well, yeah, if I'm the one talking to him and you meet him through me, I don't fuck with no lame people. I've had a surprising, like small amount of like just dumbass people that I've had to like deal with over the couple of years I've been doing this shit now.
So many creepers.
Somebody what?
I said so many creepers are on here, man.
I love creepers, man. They just out here trying to be weird.
There was already a community of people doxed my fucking address a few
What?
months ago.
Why?
Was going in live chats, man, and I don't know, just because I
Boredom.
was giving them honest criticism and they didn't like it.
Well, some people don't want honest criticism. Most people don't want honest criticisms because that might mean that they actually realize that what you're telling them is the truth, and they might have to put some work into themselves.
Uh, yeah, man, and they deflect back by starting shit, and then you got to defend yourself, and then it becomes like they try to play a damn chess game with you,
Yeah, it's always
like
fun. It's
who can
ain't
one up the other. Like
like,
it's
oh,
fun,
y'all
man,
over
until they
here.
start putting your address out and shit. Then
If
it gets
somebody did that to
creepy.
me, man, I don't know how I'd react to that. Um,
But they do it on fake accounts. I mean, how the fuck do you figure out who they are?
hmm.
I've got screenshots. I'll send you. They put my
I'm just
fucking
thinking
full name out, and my address, and
that's crazy,
everything
man.
but the
That's like
phone number.
Tim and I. We got a
Mom
friend
and
that
dad's name.
is going through something similar. Like they called and had her kid. Like they called and reported her to CPS. Like threatened to have her child taken away. Basically, I mean,
Oh yeah, I've heard of that happening to a few people on here. Fucking
I
cops
would
showing up at
like,
people's houses
mm,
because people say they got somebody held kidnapped.
bro. If you ended up getting my dog took off to the pound, I'm gonna fuck some shit up in your life. But if you did that to my family, like I better never see you again. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
cause hell, I don't
Well,
care about me that much. But my family, yeah.
hell, somebody commented in a live chat one night and told me they said my mom and dad's name. They said give them a kiss before they go to sleep tonight for me.
I'm like, oh, was that supposed to be a burn? um, some people just don't know how to like talk shit, and I always think it's funny whenever they think that they're great at it, though. It's
Yeah, they
like
got to go low and do shit like that just to get you triggered.
that ain't even. Yeah, that is low. That's just desperation. That's just fucking grabbing at anything they can get a hold
I've
of.
seen people, man, go on Google Earth and take screenshots of people's family cemeteries and say that they're going to show up and piss on every one of their graves and post it on there
Well, please do. Yeah, document your
of
crime. I
their
would love
family.
that.
I've seen, but they literally took the screenshot of the graveyard and put it on here, like saying they're going to. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean, I wouldn't even, that wouldn't even bother me. I'd be like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna bother them either. Like,
I'd say make sure you cut the grass while you're up there.
yeah, for real, you gonna fertilize it, and
Yeah,
you better at
make
least
sure.
cut it.
Yeah, at least cut it while you're there.
Holy shit, the grass started growing, but all the little grass blades grew little vaginas. Jesus, man, how much estrogen do you have? And you sit down to piss usually? Oh Lord, I love shit like that. Just absurd, taking it to ridiculous places.
Man, I can help you find it on here, but I try to stay in, my circle pretty. We don't go around really looking for it.
Hell yeah, man. I'm terrible at self promotion and stuff like that too, 'cause I ain't
I can
trying to
help you
meet too
find
many.
people to talk to, that's cool and shit. I've only
Hell
got
yeah.
222 subscribers. Half of them just been from like cool people. Some of them trolls, but a lot of people that if I go live, they'll come.
I
They
got
just, they just like having a place to chat and talk to.
most people are really starved for genuine connection and conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
COVID really did a number. Tim, are you still here, bro? Are you playing quiet, man? I miss you, is what I'm saying.
I'm trying to fix my microphone. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
delightful,
Oh,
actually.
you can hear me now? Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, man, let me know more often. You worried me. I miss you.
I know I've met a guy, man. He goes by TOC, totally offensive comedy. And, I've met a lot of people on here. I've met
You
up with people
you
that,
sure it don't stand for tiny little cock?
uh, well, that wouldn't be an O.
Oh, I thought you said TLC.
TOC, totally offensive comedy. Like I can help,
I
like
don't like
get
that.
you. I can
The,
help you grow, man. Like as far as your chat goes, if you want me to.
do what you can do, man. I'll be here. Like
If you like, I don't know how serious you want to take going live. Like streaming.
everything is a means to an end, basically. The streaming, I understand, helps me reach new people that wouldn't necessarily see me through my video content all the time. And so
Yeah.
it's definitely something that I know I need to do it more, but I just don't. There ain't enough people that I can count on. Like, Tim and I here, it took us
Man, I
a
can
week.
help you for sure.
This has been a solid test run.
I like it, man.
How's
Well,
the yard set up?
it's exposed exactly what I was worried about. Like I do need the laptop for it because I don't think that I can load up the like clips before episodes so that we can play them in stream and it goes smoothly. Like we need to figure out what that problem is though with the your screen cutting out.
Oh, that's what you meant by clips.
No, no, I mean I've got like 5 or 6 different video clips from TikTok and YouTube and shit that I can play over top of our video while we're live and everybody
Uh,
else can see it
you on
and
your
we talk
phone?
about it. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Well, I'm on my lap or I'm on my you'll see me.
Man, I could combine the lives right now, and me and you both be live.
Man, if y'all don't put your fucking pictures up there, I swear.
If I'll turn on my camera.
There we
I
go.
I just don't like giving people too much jag off material. You feel me?
Man, I love giving people jag off material. Something you don't know who needs to come.
I'll turn it on. I don't care to show my face. I ain't one of them type of people.
Oh, I am. I'm selfish with it, bro. I'm too pretty. Ah! Holy shit, that was so close.
If you wasn't
I about.
about to end it, I would get some more people in here right now for you.
What time is it? 2:40. Yeah, it's about ending time. I'm gonna work on some shit here and see if I can't figure out what the deal is with being able to get those like in stream like videos. That's really making me angry. I don't know really seriously what it is. Like I always have some kind of fucking problem that arises no matter what I do on here. Like the shit just doesn't work for me the way that it does as easily for other people. And it's not because I don't do the work before either. Like it works fine for me every time up until it's execution time, and then it decides to fuck up, and that's what pisses me off the most.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, man, unless I went live myself. Then I could tell you what to press to bring it up. Go to your settings.
Oh no, I mean, bro, I know all the tricks and shit. It's just it's
Seems like
a
you're having
I,
a. Seems like you're struggling with.
oh, I'm always struggling, man. That's the trick. Kinda. I don't know. It makes struggling look good. Little struggle bus.
You say you're
I mean,
drinking that?
oh no, Lord, I quit drinking accidentally, man.
Oh, that's what you said. You said you was drunker than a skunk or something like that.
I swear to God, I really did. I accidentally quit drinking. I was an
You
alcoholic.
accidentally quit drinking.
Yeah, dude, I stayed drunk for 7 years at least, like straight up, not even joking.
I've
Mm,
never really
it's
known you to be too much a drinker.
because I did it good. I was always drinking. That was my secret.
Because
I got
you
a
is an
degree that I don't
introvert.
remember. That's crazy. Like
Was you
that's
on
bad.
Klonopin or Xanax?
No, I don't fuck with Xanax, man. I took Xanax one time and I
How
woke
the
up
hell do
engaged.
you? I got your fucking sticker on my door over here, like like a bunch of stickers you printed out for me.
Hell
It's
yeah.
got Xanax all over one of them.
Oh yeah, that was just from a thumbnail for a video I made where I made a joke about Xanax. It's like I'm allergic to them. Oh, every time I take them, I break out in handcuffs and new felonies.
Oh yeah, I remember that time actually. That wasn't too long ago.
Shit, it'd been a long time for me. I swear to God, I took them one time, bro, and I woke up engaged. And I've woke up in a lot more compromising positions off of other substances, but something about waking up engaged really fucked with me, and I never touched them shits again. I just say, there's a devil lives inside them things.
The crazy part is you feel sober while doing
Well, yeah, you feel sober and like everything, you own everything, like it's all
it.
yours. Like you get
Yeah,
real steely.
you feel sober while doing it. The next day, you don't remember a fucking thing.
So I'm fully aware of what I'm doing right now while I'm ruining my life. Yeah.
All you know is that you're just going to regret it.
No,
But you don't
see,
give a but you don't give a fuck enough to care.
if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. I know people that can, you can watch the switch change. Like you can tell the exact moment whenever everything in their mind goes from a monetary and, like with capitalistic based society to I own everything. I don't have to pay for nothing. It's just they just steal out in the open, like straight up just flagrant with it. And I love that shit. I just love watching people do stupid shit confidently, you know?
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
I think I've been a product of that before.
What, doing stupid stuff confidently?
Yeah,
I guess I have too, man. We all been there a couple times.
yeah.
You
You
know,
didn't always
be
leave.
good at it.
What are
It
you
ain't
drinking
tricking
there?
if you got it. No, this is a Propel, one of them flavored waters.
I had one of them not long ago. Them's pretty decent actually, ain't they?
They ain't too bad. You get real cold, and fucking, where they hurt your teeth and back into the back of your brain, and you don't really taste the healthy stuff, man. That's what I like. It's not tasting that.
The water.
I used to love chugging water too, but no, yeah, nope. That I didn't love it. It's because I was trying to save my life. I was drinking. And I know Gatorade saved my life a couple times. Fucking straight up.
Oh yeah, Zofran too.
Man, I never. Don't mess with the Zofran.
That's a Zohan.
I know. It's funny.
Zofran, man, I live on it on a day-to-day basis for all the time nauseated.
I'm all the time nauseated too, but it's just because I get sick of what I see.
I don't something causing mine that might be what's causing mine. I never thought about it.
Have you got acid reflux pretty bad?
Yeah.
You should drink kind of heavily.
Unless
You probably got GERD.
I think I got a fucking hernia, man. What do you call it? High hernia.
Hiatal hernia, that,
Yeah.
or you got maybe an ulcer, or ulcerative colitis, maybe some kind of
Oh,
damage to your esophagus, like any kind of esophageal damage and stuff like that, would make you have a lot worse, like acid reflux. And after a while, that acid reflux really fucks with some stuff. Like you can take like
yeah,
an
man.
ant.
I woke up aspirating on my own acid reflux before.
I've 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 been almost there before. Like it ain't fun. Like, oh,
It's a
dude, I woke
scary
up trying to eat
feeling.
rat poison one
Think you're
time.
damn, that's a little far out.
I know. This is the thing. I was at my ex-girlfriend's house, and
What the fuck was?
I took some Tylenol PM. Not a crazy amount either, just like 3 or 4 of them, so I could go to sleep when I
Damn,
wanted
man,
to.
two of them knocked me out for 2 days.
Oh shit! No, it's just a little. All this is diphenhydramine in them. It's the same stuff as
uh,
Benadryl.
oh,
It
I
was
know,
low.
man. They do
It
knock
was,
me out though.
yeah, if you ain't used to them, or hell,
Yeah,
melatonin
I
do the
don't. I
same
don't take
thing.
them every day. Melatonin gives me horrible nightmares.
Dude, I wish I could. I don't know. Sometimes I say I love having nightmares because it's nice to get a little break from the waking nightmare that I live every day.
I don't know about
Well,
all that.
oh, bro, it's going through it.
Hey, man, you're still here. You're not in jail. You got a roof over your head, and you got something to eat. You got somebody you talking to. You could be on here talking to yourself.
Yeah, if I wasn't funny, I'd be in prison.
Hey, man, just be yourself.
That's what gets me in trouble, bro. What are you talking about?
No, that's fucking usually drugs, but that goes for me too.
See, that's myself. That's what they tell me at rehab and stuff. They're like,
I mean,
you've got to be selfish. You've got to quit for yourself, and you can't do it for anyone else. And I'm like, that's bullshit. Listen, I've showed you what I do for myself. I'm selfish, and when I'm selfish, I'll go out here and I'll get high and I'll fuck around and do what I want. But if I got somebody that I'm held accountable to that I love, that I know loves me, then that's gonna be more of a motivation for me to not do it than me out here on my own devices doing what I know.
yeah, man. I guess
So
everybody copes differently. I know that I'm one of those type of people that if I don't do it for myself, then I never would. Be, and I'm not saying I'm fully straight. I'm still recovering. I'm on middle
you know,
ground, somewhat level, but
ain't nothing
I'm,
wrong
I
with
still,
doing things.
I still recover every day and still, get fucked up more than I should. But uh,
According
I,
to who? Like,
if I had went to court and I got court ordered to be sober and shit, it would
I'd
be
never
way
do it.
harder. It'd be way harder than if I chose to quit on my own.
Yeah, that's the problem with me
It's
at
like
rehab,
the
man.
rebellious part in me. You get what I'm
Hey,
saying?
oh,
It's
Josephus, what the fuck, man? I didn't know you was in here. Oh, sorry. I hope you're still here. Yeah, the rebellious part of me, man, it's a real problem. But I think that the distrust and just general dislike and hatred I've got towards authority is a huge part of the fire that motivates me to do anything. Like I call it like the anarchist calisthenics. Like break these rules every day that other
It
people
don't.
follow,
It doesn't
just to
matter
let
if it's your
myself.
mom, like your own mom. Even like if she says, "Keith, you better not come home fucked up tonight," that's gonna
Oh
make
yeah,
you want to come home for twice as fucked up because
absolutely,
it's
yeah.
it don't
I have
have
to
to
make a
be
conscious
the
effort.
cops or the judge. It can be your own mom. Like
Anybody, I have to make a conscious effort not to do the exact opposite of what somebody tells me to do.
yeah,
It's a,
yeah, yeah. That's why
it's a real
people get at
problem.
that in rehab and say you have to do it on your own because people have that rebellious in them. If
You have
somebody's
you
trying to
have that
make them do
rebellion
it,
in you for most of the people in your life until there's certain people that break down that shit and you understand that they have your best interest in mind, and
oh yeah,
that's special. Like
you always
you
have
know,
to remember that in the back of your mind, no matter how pissed you are.
I always have to remember in the back of my mind that I've saying this for a while. I was like, I'm either surrounded by fucking idiots that don't know shit and are gullible as hell, or I've got some redeeming qualities that I'm unaware of that you
Are
know,
you talking in real life or YouTube
yeah,
and social media, like
in real
real
life,
life?
like yeah, because I got people that love me, man, like,
Yeah,
and it makes me it fucks with me because I mean, hell, it's just like online and stuff. Listen, I could die and my neighbor wouldn't know for fucking months. But in 2 days, I'd have people from all over the country messaging me, asking me if I'm okay. That fucks with me. Like, it makes me, it pisses me off a little bit, but I mean, not that people care, but that I'm so, like, taken away from the people that I'm actually right next to, but I'm close to the people that are halfway across the country that I'm probably never gonna meet. Like,
yeah, yeah, man. Are people that you've already met in life in reality, or are you saying YouTube people you met?
so it's people that I met through social media and stuff and
Oh
working on
yeah,
different shit with them.
I've definitely found people that I would be cooler, that I'm cooler with online, you know, would
Yeah, there's also absolutely nobody
kick it
that'll
with them
support
in
you
real
more.
life.
Yeah, and plus they'll support you like nobody that you know in real life, like that you see every day will. Like the people that are from here will never support us like the people that aren't. Like, and I don't know
No,
where that comes from. Like it's jealousy, and
we live in a very depressive place, man. That if you never leave it and you never travel and see any other part of the country, you'll never realize how depressing our area really is. You get what I'm saying?
oh, I know, man. It's
Dude, I spent a week in Oklahoma, and I'll admit Kentucky's a bit. I love Kentucky better as far as it comes to the natural beauty and the scenes rather than it just being fucking flat farmland and hotter than shit.
bunch of bullshit out here. Not
But
to
the
mention the
but there
bullshit. It's hot.
but they was so much happier out west when I went out there and stayed a couple weeks. The people was so much happier and whenever I come back home, dude, I went through a depressive spell for like a week where I just felt depressed even being here.
You came back
Like
and had a
I
culture
wish I
shock.
was, yeah, like I wish I was back there where people was happy. Why can't the people be happy where we're, in our area like they are there? Like
We can be happy here for people as
poverty has a
long as
lot to do with it.
yeah. Well, there's a lot. The main problem that we have around here is people that take pride in their poverty and
Yeah,
or pride in their ignorance as well. Like people say, I didn't go to school past eighth grade, and look at me, I turned out just fine. I raised a whole family full of fucking poor people that will also be poor for the rest of their lives and their children's lives in the future. I did real good. They're proud of that shit. That's
Yeah, they settle, they settle.
yeah, they do, man. But also, I've learned that people that are around here can only be as happy for somebody until they see that person as being more successful as them.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. And I've seen that on YouTube too, man.
I've seen it
Especially,
firsthand.
I've seen it firsthand for sure. And I've, since I've been on YouTube, and I've seen it a lot on here as well. So that showed me that people are like that from everywhere you go, not just here. There just seems to be a lot more people like that here.
Yeah, that's why I don't have any friends, man. Like, I don't have any friends back here now. Like, we talk and stuff from time to time, but we don't really know each other and shit like that. Like, I,
I
I,
mean,
I, I don't say,
we
I
know
ain't
each
gonna
other
think,
pretty well.
yeah, yeah, I don't think you a bad guy or anything. You have to get me or nothing. But what I
No,
found out was I had a bunch of people that was just, I had a lot more friends whenever I was the worst version of me than I've ever been. Than now, it's the best version, and that fucks
sometimes,
with me.
man, it fucks with me whenever just take Fluff for example. I felt bad, and I still feel bad. I never was doing what he was doing, but I was still around getting fucked up with him. I feel bad for that. I feel like I was part of
Hey
the
man,
train wreck, and
nah,
sometimes I gotta hop off the train. You know what I mean? Like, I just, I don't want to be a part of your train wreck if you have a guilty conscience about it.
bro, you can ride the train as long as you always the conductor. Once you ain't in control of that shit anymore, that's when you need to, you know.
But sometimes, you just
I
need to lay
mean,
low. Like I just, it wasn't ever anything personal. I just had to lay low from everybody. You know what I
I
mean?
take everything personal, damn you.
Like I just had to lay low from everybody, man.
Hey, it's up to you, man. You gotta know whenever that
Like I
time
don't
is
care
too. That's just,
to come and hang with you if or whatever. But
oh no, I understand what I'm saying is like, yeah, it's important. And you're right. Like time to yourself and stuff, it's important. It's invaluable, man.
yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get too deep, live streaming with it.
Ah, fuck it. People will watch it if they don't want to watch it. They turn it off. I'm just having a conversation.
I
This
mean,
is what people like. This is like natural conversation. They
I'm
like
sure
to
people,
understand.
I'm sure you've got people on here. I don't know. I can't tell how many's in the chat or whatnot, but I'm sure you've probably not kept it a secret that that you've not been an angel.
I don't know. It's one of my best qualities.
Like I'm just, I don't want to get on here and just like, you know what I mean, like,
Yeah, blow up my spot. Like,
or feel like I'm back down in you, or just
yeah,
and
listen, bro.
I don't want to say
I'm
shit,
open.
and you not want it to be said, or like,
I
have
don't
you?
think, I'm trying to think real quick if there's anything that there's
Right.
only just like one thing that I don't have a problem like with talking about it and stuff, but it's just not like,
Like I can tell,
there's just a
man.
time and place, for
Yeah,
it.
right,
So,
right, right. I can tell, man. Talking to you tonight, I'll be honest. You do seem like you're a little bit. I don't want to say fucked up, but you just seem like you're. I can tell something's bothering at you. You're like,
yeah, there's always
but
something bugging me, man.
but
It's just,
but I can tell that you look better, and even you might be a little bit slurish at times.
oh
I
man,
don't
that's
know
just
if
my
that's
accent.
because, yeah, I mean, I can just tell that you're in a lot better place than you was though. And
Yeah,
I don't
man.
want to be on here like
I
telling people
always got
like,
to try to be like in a better place than I was the day before, man. That's the only thing I can do. Like, if you make just any improvement from your previous state, like day by day, it don't matter if it'll take time, but you'll get through it, man. Like, I've learned that over the years.
yeah,
I gotta believe that too. Because
Yeah, you don't have to lie to kick it, man, and that's what I like about,
I think
uh,
that's a
that's
problem
a
that
truth.
people have with
That's,
me is that I don't lie about
I
shit.
think I think Jim Morrison. He had a quote. He said, "The truest friend." I can't quote it word for word, but he basically said the truest friend that you'll have in life will be the ones that give you the freedom to be nothing but yourself.
Yeah, and Jim Morrison also was a huge lover of psychedelia and also other
Well, I
illicit
mean,
substances.
that's besides the point.
Yeah, you
I
also have friends
mean,
like that that'll let you go ahead and, be yourself into an early grave. You also have to have those friends that are around you that care enough about you and know you well enough to be like, hey man, you need to put on the brakes a little bit, like,
and
but to say it to you in the right way instead of preaching at you and stuff. Like,
yeah, yeah, because of that rebellious side.
yeah, 'cause it will kick that in like every
It,
time. Oh, you want to tell me what to do? I'll fucking show you. That's what it is.
you get you get to come at people very non-judgmental.
That's why I like comedy, man. It's the only way to change somebody's mind. It's got a hateful opinion about something that they don't really understand. You don't preach at them. You don't tell them you're smarter than them. You don't tell them they're wrong. You just make them consider that maybe the belief that they hold is a little bit silly, and they can laugh at it. And then
That's
they think about that.
that's a pretty good perspective. I like that. I feel like turning that into a meme. Quoted by Keith Burr.
I mean, because you got to think about it, man. A lot of these people have prejudices and stuff, and they've had their entire lives. They don't even know why they have them.
Yeah,
It's just routine for them. And but if you tell
yeah,
them,
yeah.
if you go out and call them a racist and stuff, they're gonna, get defensive automatically. But make somebody
Or
laugh at something they believe, and then like they're
make
like, oh,
them,
well, think
yeah,
about it,
try
man.
to say something in a way to make them think about it.
Let them come to the decision. You don't tell them anything.
But
It's
then again, you got straight up assholes out here too.
Yeah, but those people have incentives. They're not actually racist most of the time. They're just opportunists that take advantage of people.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah, 100%.
that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand that. I don't know why.
People, man, they just want to feel accepted, and
They don't
I
want to
feel
just feel
like
accepted. They want to feel. They want to reap the rewards that society offers people that work hard without doing any of the work. Is the problem. They're
yeah,
entitled.
yeah,
They feel like it's owed to them, and it ain't, man. It's bad times right now. We doing everything, a lot of things right, like exactly the wrong way. It's like,
and,
we're trying to still make up for slavery and shit like that, and the way that we were, intolerant against different, like, sexual orientations or religions and stuff like that. But what we've done is a overcorrection, and overcorrection is still a mistake. You know, like, we know that we fucked up. It's what we do as a society. As a society, we have to grow. We have to learn. You know, we get more and more sophisticated every day, and with like the technology that we have in these cell phones and shit, we have more power at the tips of our fingers than the last, like, everybody that's been president of the United States except for the last three, just because we have this right here. Nobody ever had that
yeah,
shit before. I mean, it's just giving people access to
no,
information like at a crazy rate, and just the
yeah,
communications that we have, like, you can learn a lot. And that's not what the people that are in power, I think, want us to do. They don't want us to learn a lot and shit. They want us to learn what they want us to learn, and keep
yeah,
these manufactured separations that they put in place to make sure that we don't communicate with the other people that are our brothers and sisters, and realize that we have the same problems, and our problems are coming from the same fucking places and shit. And
yeah.
it's a big game, man. Oh, that's
I
sugar.
shared a video on my YouTube today. You need to check out. It was of Bob Dylan. It was a 30-second clip, but
Bob Dylan.
he was it was in the '60s, and he was saying about how you can't about how like if the mainstream media told the truth, then uh, damn, how was it he said that?
You probably said that if the actual news was report any of the things that were going on behind closed doors in government or your local like government that's going on, it would make you sick, you know, like all the embezzlement that's going on, all the
Well,
like people abusing their power and
back then, magazines, you know, Time magazine, and like he was saying how they make it so condisive, and they put pictures next to it, and they just know people will believe in it.
oh yeah, it's like the same reason that the news has a ratio of positive to negative stories that they have to play in
Yeah,
every cycle. It's just manipulation. It's
yeah, man. That's the same
fucking
way that's the same way it is in fucking jail, dude. That's the same way it is on fucking YouTube. Yeah, it's just as a whole.
wait, wait a minute.
That's the way it was
Sam,
when you grew up in school. Like,
you know, all those institutions that you just named are all just products of the main cause of all this. Like those are little offshoots and stuff, you know, like the industrial prison complex, like the schools that we go to that really just stifle our creativity and make sure that we don't get to figure out that like, what we love or what we enjoy or the things that we excel at an early age. We're forced to do all these other bullshit menial tasks and fill our little heads at the time when we're most capable of learning with nonsense that doesn't ever it's never going to matter for anything in real life. I think that's one of the most wicked betrayals of by any like person in power or any like power system that there's ever been.
yeah,
I don't know, the plea bargain is another pretty big one that I'm not a fan of. Um, because
in
that's some
court.
bullshit. Yeah. Uh,
Oh
That's
yeah,
basically saying,
it's a trap.
yeah, we know you might be innocent. But you know, there's always a chance that you be innocent and the court not find you innocent, and you're going to do 85 years. But if you just say you're guilty, even though you didn't do it, and just do these 5 years, you'll be a lot better off in the end. That's bullshit, man. That's a human rights violation. Like fucking.
Or they'll know that you're innocent and they'll make a plea bargain with you, plead guilty and divert it and give you probation. We know you're innocent. We'll do a diversion and you can't get in any more trouble. Just hoping you get in more trouble so they can double the fucking fine.
Hmm. Ain't none of them your friend, man. I don't care what any of them say.
Uh, Bob Dylan, just so I don't lose thought, he said they got too much to lose by printing out the truth.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We burn everything down. Somebody was talking earlier in a room I was in. They was talking about how truth is relative. Truth is relative. Everybody's truth's different. And I'm like, you don't understand what the word truth means. Like you talking about opinion right now. Like there's a definitely absolute truth out there. It's either a yes or a no. There ain't no in between that gets painted by your religious beliefs or like your upbringing and shit. It's people prey on ignorance, man, is what it is, and that's I don't believe in evil.
Man,
Like
that's what gets fed to them, though.
it's
Some
what gets
people are
fed to them.
gullible enough that they believe anything they read.
Is it gullible if it's the only thing that you've ever been exposed to in your entire life, and you've been sheltered
I
by like take this for example. Could you call a suicide bomber that goes in and blows himself up in the mall and kills 100, 200 people? because the only thing that they've ever been taught their entire life is that through, you know, doing that through, uh, what is that? What do they call that shit? Jihad. They have to, you know, kill the unbelievers. That is what the God in heaven wants, and that's where salvation comes from, and that you're doing a service for the world, and that you should be happy that you're doing that. And in their heart, they fully believe that. Like that's the power that these religious systems have over a lot of other like educational systems and stuff. And it doesn't give people just
Yeah,
the idea to do it; it gives them a justification system
yeah,
and a
yeah.
rewards system. But that's whenever you start taking things like that and using them as leverage against people to get them to do what you want, that's abuse out of.
It's like cult-like mentality.
Oh, it's absolutely every religion's just a cult. And I think it's funny that they don't like atheists, but they don't at the same time realize that they're all atheistic towards 99.9% of every other religion that just ain't theirs.
Right.
Like, and they don't have a problem saying that they're wrong.
They never thought about it like that, did
Well, no, they don't think about a lot of things. It's called willed ignorance or cognitive dissonance. You know, don't pay attention to the little things that in your religion or your belief system that don't make much sense. You know, like, you know, if God loves everybody, seems like he's really hard on the poor. You know,
they?
uh, uh,
Yeah. That's
uh,
pretty fucking sad, ain't it?
yeah, man, the poor people are always the ones
So
that
yeah,
get.
not everybody's gullible,
No, but some
and
people.
I'm not trying to get any Bible thumpers coming at us or anything,
Oh,
but
I'd love it. I'd love for them to, because they say, "Oh, I'll pray for you." I'm like, "Oh, well, good. I'll think for you. How about that?" Somebody needs to.
dude,
Yeah.
you're the first one that ever told me that joke, and I swear to God, I've used it ever since.
It makes me feel so good because it's a one quick fucking real quick turnaround that gets them right back on their heels from that just that patronizing tone that they have whenever they say that shit. Because they don't ever mean they'll pray for you. They just mean I'm better at life than you, and I want you to know it because I can talk to you like this, and that's it. And I can't stand that shit,
I
man.
think a lot of it has to do with people's fear of dying.
That's exactly what it all is. That and also the power that, you know, belonging to a system, like a popular belief system that a lot of people subscribe to, and also put power in like people that employ high positions in that belief system, like your televangelists, your Joel Osteen's, your Kenneth Copeland's, the
Yeah.
people that are on television preaching this prosperity preaching, which is God wants you to make more money so you can give us more money. That's how you get into heaven.
He said the reason Jesus ain't come back yet is because y'all ain't donated enough.
He's plumb ashamed of y'all. He said he can't even buy Louis
Yeah.
Vuitton sneakers. Yeah, he can't get no
Yeah.
Louis
Yeah.
Vuitton sandals.
They asked that one preacher why he had to buy them nice ass luxury jets. He
I
said,
swear,
honey, if Jesus walked the earth today, he wouldn't be riding on no donkey.
you know, he wouldn't want to be up there in a tube full of demons. That's
Yeah,
what he
you
said.
seen it. Yeah.
That's Kenneth Copeland. That man is the devil if
Oh
I've ever
yeah,
seen
yeah.
one.
I get
Have you
their
seen that
names
interview
mixed
with
up.
him? There's a
Yeah,
girl.
dude.
She
But
catches him. She's like, "Why do you have to have a private plane or something like that?" He's
yeah,
like,
man, that's
"Yeah,
the
I
one
did
I
not
said.
say that." I'm like, my motherfucker, if a camera wasn't there, he about to smack the taste out of that girl's mouth. Like,
Yeah, that's whenever he said, honey, if Jesus come back today, he wouldn't be riding on no donkey.
he'd be in a Maserati driving through the streets of Bethlehem, you know.
He'd be on a big jet, personal plane.
So, uh, I just think the hypocrisies like that are so obvious to me. I can't understand. Like, I would love to think that it's because people just don't see them, so they don't talk about the shit. But it makes me lose sleep at night, considering maybe that everybody else is aware of them too, but just fucking keeps their mouth shut.
Kind of makes you think the Pope is just another Joel Osteen.
Oh, he's the best one, man. I mean,
Yeah,
if they
like
ever
he's
try
the
to get,
he's the he's the top dog.
well, listen, if anybody ever tries to cancel me, I'm gonna have to hire the Pope's PR or the Catholic Church's PR person because they've been, playing that musical pedophiles for centuries, and people still giving them motherfuckers money. You know, and we know it's an open fucking, it's hushed tones whenever it's talked about, but everybody knows it's a fucking problem. That's why they call them altar boys, bro. Them ain't never gonna be the same. It's like whenever you get God's love, they call them altar boys. You
Who they call
change
Ultra Boys?
altar boys. That's the like the in the
Oh,
Catholic
Ultra
churches.
Boys, Ultra Boys. I
Yeah.
thought you said Ultra.
Oh,
Ultra. Okay, I
yeah.
get you.
Altar boy. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
I
it's
got you.
my accent. Yeah. Once you get molested by a priest, you're never gonna be the same.
I thought you said Ultra Boys. I was like,
I mean,
dude, you know
maybe.
that there's a rumor going around that the Island Boys grew up on Epstein Island, and
I
that's how
hope.
they got the name, the Island Boys.
Yeah.
And did you see the video of them fucking making out and shit?
Nope. I I haven't.
They put out a
I,
video, dude. You know who the Island Boys is, right?
Island boys.
Yeah, man. Not a few months ago, they put out a video of them making out, and apparently there's
Yeah.
rumors they have an OnlyFans where they fucking have
Oh
incest
yeah.
sex with each other. But
Oh
they
yeah.
said that they grew up on Epstein Island, and
Oh
that's
man,
how
I
they
think
got the
that
name, the
I
Island
doubt that
Boys.
them motherfuckers would have been doing that in Martin County.
Uh,
It don't have to be on
I
an
mean,
island.
you might be right. But
There's some
apparently there's
people.
pictures too, man. If you Google
Lord, my luck, I die the next day, and that'd be the last thing on my search history.
it, the Island Boys, Epstein Island.
Island boys, fucking.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
Oh God, they should have an
Make
only haters.
yeah. They should have a only fight, or they should have a Tinder fight club where if you want to fight each other, you swipe left.
I don't know why they call it Tinder, man. It's pretty rough out there.
Catfishes. Dude,
Man,
there was
catfish
a
is.
dude on here called Vinny Reacts, bub. He got catfished so hard by this girl named Jamie that he had a wife and kids, and I guess I'm not 100 on. I suppose he was sending her money and shit, but she scammed the hell out of him somehow or another. And this guy had a wife and kid and everything, and he sent her pictures of him wearing a thong, and they was using it over his fucking head and shit. I
Oh
don't know
man.
exactly, like they was just
Well,
threatening they was gonna put it out and shit, and
yeah, kind of a similar situation happened with
he
this guy named
he took the
Chris.
power back, bub, and he put it out his damn self.
Hell yeah, that's the only thing you can do. If you have flaws, you wear them and let people know that you have them, and that way it's like in Game of Thrones. Tyrion Lannister said it best. He's like, you wear your flaws so nobody can ever use them against you.
Yeah,
And it,
but how fucking dumb you gotta be to send some random catfish on YouTube a picture of you in a thong?
bro, you don't know how lonely some people get. Like
He had a
it's
wife and kid.
you've never been. I've been in plenty of
He was.
relationships where I was lonely.
I mean, true. I ain't saying that he still couldn't have been lonely.
Well, there's another guy got catfish like that. Sounds like it turned out better for your dude in your story. His name was Chris Watts. He was in a loveless relationship with his wife, and he had some strange girl give him some ass, and he ended up killing his whole family. That's what loneliness and desperation can do to somebody. That's insane. That's scary.
That just happened recently on YouTube.
Yeah, he killed his wife and his two little daughters and put them in a fucking oil well. Like,
What the fuck?
yeah, it was a couple years ago. I mean, but it's something like that.
Man, you see, you ever look into that true crime shit?
Oh yeah, my girl. Oh
Like on YouTube?
yeah. Hang on, I was reading this. We got a comment here from Mr. Duggar. Featuring this is a buddy of mine that he had me come on their podcast a couple times. He's a funny dude. He said religion is a single journey for everyone. No one has a partner. Yeah, with that get into heaven card. No,
Yeah, that's why I never went to church. You know, it's like the preacher ain't going to be there holding my hand while I'm descending after I'm dead. Descending or ascending.
better be careful.
Hopefully I'm ascending.
If you Catholic, he might be just pulling your hair.
You might just be bullshitting yourself.
Yeah, it's just it plays back to people's most primal fears of what happens after death, and then also it compounds with the problem that people have with ever being able to admit that they were wrong, because we hate. I don't so much like I don't like being wrong, but when I do, I can appreciate the fact that I did learn something, and I could admit that I was wrong. Because I think you
You,
look a lot dumber in the end of the day
you get
whenever
a lot
you
more
can admit.
respect, man. You get a lot more respect if you're just honest.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. We're all children, man. We don't know shit, and these people walking around acting like they know everything, and it's just it's hilarious at the same time if it wasn't such a widespread thing like of confident stupidity, like or
It's
confident
kind
ignorance, and they don't have any plan of fixing that ignorance. See, that's the thing. Ignorance is curable. It's all good, but if you don't want to take any steps to fix that ignorance, then that's a personal flaw. That's what I call evil. I mean, one of the ways that you can be evil.
yeah,
But
it's kind of psychopathic.
see, things like that, mental disorders and stuff, psychopathy, sociopathy, all these antisocial personality disorders is what they all classify them under as. It's just, it's either you have uh, a surplus or you have a lack of, or it's an imbalance of chemicals in your brain. They argue whether it's, if it's, from nurtured, like if it's from you get it from your parents through learned behaviors and what you see growing up and the life
Traumatized.
that you live, or if it's, inside of you, like if it's in your DNA to be that way, which it's definitely a combination of both of them for
Yeah,
different people. But
yeah,
like the sociopaths and psychopaths and stuff, people that are diagnosed with that, those are the people that everybody likes to point their fingers at and say that motherfucker's crazy. Crazy is a bad word to call people. That's saying I'm too lazy to try to understand this person more and figure out what's going on with them. Because that's what we used to do with sicknesses. Can you imagine if we did that with diabetics? Like, we don't understand it, so we're gonna condemn this person. Like, whenever it could just be as simple as you get a little insulin shot and you're good. Like, I understand there's a lot of people who've been through a lot of stuff, like a lot of pain and things that other people put them through, and it ends up
yeah.
making them want to hurt people in the end.
Or
But
themselves.
yeah, but there's got to be a way that we can mend that. The right
I don't,
care
I
taken
don't,
at the right time. It's,
I don't think the jail systems ain't help.
no, the jail system actually encourages criminals to come out and be better criminals.
Oh yeah, you got two choices if you go to jail, especially for a long period of time. You either go to get better and change and not have to come back, or you go to learn to not get caught better and to get bigger in the game, whatever you's doing.
Or you can become an amateur tattoo artist and get your GED while you're in
Uh,
there.
yeah, or you could like attack somebody that's on their last day of getting out of jail and extend your jail stay.
You know, I found out that you've probably heard me tell this joke before, but it's not a joke. Like, I actually did find out that the tattoo that I have means that I'm in a Mexican gang. Like, whenever I was in jail in
What the
Minnesota.
fuck?
Yeah,
Minnesota?
yeah, I was up there. And the jail that I was in was where the Black Lives Matter protests started, the epicenter of it. Like,
Minneapolis?
yeah, St. Cloud. And that shit got burnt down. I don't know if I did that with my mind
Was you
or
there
not.
when that
No,
happened?
I had just like it was 2 months. Like I'd been out of there. Like, but that was a different kind of experience for me, man. Like that was It's different kind of people. It's a different place. You know, didn't have the luxury of the time in conversation and things like people here take their time. Over there, they don't. Everybody's quick. It's dangerous. I mean, I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't scared whenever I was in there because I was the minority there. Shit, there's more black people in there than there were white people in
How
there.
long did you stay?
There were like 2 months.
Yeah, that's a good little vacation, wasn't it?
Hell yeah, you know. But we had like cop killers and everything in there,
Fuck,
and
man, I bet that was intimidating.
not really. Everybody talk. He was in solitary confinement where we was going to stay for the next 20
Yeah,
years.
that's what I was about. That's what I was about to say. I'd imagine somebody like that would be in solitary confinement.
Well, the funny thing to me was everybody's talking about, oh, he OG, he gonna get real respect, and everybody gonna take care of his ass. And that shit gonna rub off after about 25 years. You still here? People ain't gonna give a shit. It's
Yeah,
it's amazing how quick somebody can ruin the rest of their life with one bad decision, and it's amazing that I haven't. There's many bad decisions that I've made. Like,
I I pray to God every day with you. I'm not like a religious person by no means. If I had to go by religion, I, I would call myself probably a pantheist.
yeah, it's more or less spiritual.
I believe way more in like Hindu than it just makes a lot more sense to me than Christianity does. But I don't necessarily not believe in the Bible. I just believe that it was made in a way to take out of context.
I don't believe in the
I
Bible.
think it was
I don't believe a bit of it really. Like they make sure to throw in a few historical things
I'm
that are
I
accurate
don't
to the time
I don't believe in every little bit of it. I believe in some, you know, I believe it was made
to control people.
to control people. I think it gives hints.
I don't believe in the Bible. What I do
I
believe in
think
is
it I think it
people's craving for power
yeah.
and the lengths that they're willing to go to get that.
Definitely. I mean, yeah,
And
100%, man.
think about this though. You know that there have been more people killed in the name of God than every other war that's ever been fought in
I mean,
in the history of man. Like
I figure every war ever started was something to do with religion, wasn't it? Or
they
they
like to
tied
say
religion
that,
in. They tied it in with it for a scapegoat.
yeah, so they can get that money, money, money.
Yeah, man.
We're looking for weapons of mass destruction. Oh
But they
shit, you didn't
teach
have
these
any.
people. They teach these people in these other countries to hate us, man.
We teach them to
And
hate us by going into their countries without fucking asking them
yeah,
if we can come over there.
but that's not us. That's our government. Like we
That's
can't
us.
hate the
We don't
people
want.
of
Well, we could hold ourselves a little bit accountable because we go to work for those people that tell us what to do. Like
yeah,
I understand what you're saying and everything. You're true. You have a lot
yeah.
more hope in people than I do. Like you, you
I
seem to
mean,
have a
it's
little bit
not
more
your
of this.
fault. Like it's not your fault that or it's not some if there's like a Japanese Keith Burr sitting out there somewhere streaming on YouTube right now. It's not his fault that they bombed Pearl Harbor. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
Keith Burr and America's fault that they fucking nuked
and
Hiroshima.
slaves.
But
You see, it is. It's not until it benefits somebody's narrative that they're trying to paint you into. Like the same way that my I didn't know I never owned a slave, but with this accent and shit like that, I'm automatically assumed racist whenever I'm in a group whenever there's black people around and shit. Like until they meet me, and,
yeah,
and
I'm probably the same
but
way.
man, I never met a black person till I was 17 years old. That's the fucking
I just
truth.
try like to not to have too much eye contact.
See, what is you see that they don't like to be treated like different. But at the same time, they've been told their whole lives, for the most part, they've been indoctrinated into the thought process.
Yeah.
Well, this guy won't look at me because he thinks he's better than me, probably. That's the way that's the way that the system works against us to keep us from, making friends and being with our brothers and stuff and
And being
realizing that,
united.
yeah, it's a bug's life, bro. That's all it is, man. When the ants figure
You
out that,
you was saying earlier, dude, something about how like a crazy person, people would until they take the time to figure them out themselves, they just perceive them as crazy. You know what I mean? Like in their own way. It's
yeah,
kind of 8 days ago. I shared on a community post on here. I shared a Beatles song called "The Fool on the Hill," and I captioned it a quote that I made up. I said, "Sometimes when a man is considered to be a fool by others, oftentimes their foolish demeanor is actually an indication of wisdom."
well, yeah, it's like it's a classical trope in literature. Like you'll find the drunk on the side of the road that at your first glance he has no value or skills or anything like that, but later on in the story you find out he's the master behind all of it. It's like
Yeah,
Yoda or
yeah,
it's the drunken master, all this stuff. Like the people that found out you throw away the things that society tells you to value the most, and you'll become free of that, and you become your own person, and that's more powerful than any of the systems that people put in place for us to follow. Like, but
yeah.
I like that. I said a lot of good words in order.
I
So
felt like I did too. I felt like it made
you
sense.
did. I like that.
It
It
made
doesn't make
sense to
perfect
me.
sense, but hey, obviously it made sense to me. It's just people don't like to think, man.
I just, I put that on YouTube and said that because, like I said, like I've met a lot of people and I've seen like a lot of different communities since my time on here, and I like to associate with the people I think you would be cool with. You know what I mean? People that don't lie to kick it, and people that don't. They're not tryhards. They're just themselves.
Yeah,
But
I know what you mean by try hard, but you know,
but
if we
yeah,
love
like
something, we try.
yeah, but there's like a lot of like trolls out there too. I've noticed that I've come across just by like visiting people's live chats. You know what I mean? Like some people would base their whole channel on drama,
Yeah,
and
ain't got time for that.
yeah, and then you get associated with it, and or like,
And,
but not even just that. It's just like I've gotten to know quite a few people actually. Like you'd be proud, like you got 65,000 subscribers. I'm at 222, but I have like a lot of like solid support in the same sense. I do
hey,
have a lot of. I've posted quite a few videos, so I do have a lot of subscribers just because of common interest. But I've gotten quite a few from the streaming side too,
oh
and
yeah,
a lot
man.
of people, man, that they've never met you in real life, like me and you've met in real life, and we have a real more clear perception of each other than
Yeah,
what somebody that's never met you on the internet that you get to talking to. They have a different perception of you
yeah,
until they get to know you. You see what I'm
a lot.
saying?
Yeah, a lot of people
And
they don't know how to take me. Like, I don't
yeah,
know if
and
this is
that's
an
why I
act.
made that quote, and that's why I posted on here. Sometimes, the people that you look at as a fool, their foolish demeanor is actually a sign for wisdom.
Thank you, man. I didn't know that you was you thought about me when you was writing that. Like, it is hard work to be stupid, you know.
I mean, honestly, man, you inspired me to. I'm not, expecting to be like Mr. Beast on here or anything like that. I have fun with it. I don't expect to get rich from YouTubing, but I have fun with it. I think it's fun watching the numbers grow.
It's addictive too, you know. That's the thing. You just can't get lost in it, man. You can't.
I need to find a better like direction for my channel, I've just my channel is basically, man, just me being myself. I've posted sports teams I'm into. I've been, man, posting like vinyl records just for the hell of it. Music, sports, gaming, jokes, chaos.
You know,
Just
why why
just
does it have to change then? You know, I mean, if that's what you enjoy, then
well,
people
I
like
just
to see
mean
people
like
doing
have
things that they enjoy. You know,
right. But if I'm ever gonna get like super far with it, I might need to base it on like the UFC alone, or
no, that's how you get the views, man. It's cross-platform associations. Like, you know, it's why like whenever I make a video or something about like a comedy video, I always try to like associate it with another like niche, like um little area of like the algorithm. Like it introduces me to an entirely new pool of people if I hashtag it like funny videos, comedy reels, basketball.
yeah, put it in a
You do the same
playlist.
thing. No, like hashtag basketball or and then sports, or do the same thing
Yeah,
with
yeah,
anything that
yeah.
has to do with food. Like, you know, funny
That's what
video,
I do.
comedy,
That's what I
food.
do. That's what I do.
That's the most simple, like easy way to get like
But it
your
just feels
reach.
like, if I got a fan because they like my cool ass Jimi Hendrix vinyl that I posted, they subbed up to me for that common interest. Then I'm posting, like a crazy knockout because I'm into like MMA. Then I don't know. You see what I'm
Oh, dude.
saying?
Oh, yeah, you don't want to disappoint people, it seems like too, but you want to, have shit on your channel that you like too, and not just post
Yeah,
to
just trying to
satisfy other
keep
people.
drama away from it, period, though.
Ah, see, that's the thing though. Drama's that little spice,
Drama's what
that
sells.
that little catalyst that makes people blow up. You know, it's sad too. It's human nature though, man. It's like whenever you ever see somebody drive by a car wreck that didn't have to look at it.
No, I mean everybody does.
Yeah, we're curious. I mean, and if it don't affect us, then we're even more prone to stick our noses in it. But
Drama sells, man. I don't want to be known, I don't want to like have a bunch of subscribers that subscribe because they like the same music I'm into. Then they see me post, trolling back and forth with Billy Bob the crackhead and thinking I'm on crack because they don't
man,
understand context of it.
see, like, you shouldn't really, bother yourself with having to explain anything about like that to other people. If those are the people that's going to abandon you simply because they don't understand or they can't appreciate that you got your own shit that entertains you that doesn't necessarily entertain them, and that's okay,
Yeah, I
then fuck
know.
them. You know,
I mean, true.
I mean, it's a little harsh,
I just
not
felt like if I just was based on one thing, that I might do better. But you kind of got me thinking that I probably wouldn't.
everybody's is different, like maybe that's what will work for you. I don't know what works for me. Like
I mean,
I'm
you're doing
still
something right. You got 65K. I mean, they ain't
I,
bots, are
hell
they?
no, man. Man,
I knew you was the type of person,
I have too much pride to do that shit
I
because I
have
think it
seen,
looks silly.
yeah, definitely. Because
You
the
see
math,
somebody they'll have 50,000 subscribers and they'll get 2 likes.
yeah, the math don't, the math ain't mathing.
No, it ain't mathing up right. You
And
know,
people's not dumb. People catch on if you bought 25,000 subscribers and you get fucking 10 views a video.
I get asked every day, multiple times a day, if I want to buy like subscribers and shit. And
I think it
it's
takes the fun out of it, wouldn't it?
yeah, be like shooting fish in a barrel
But
or like
it
OnlyFans.
gives people stature.
Gives people a little false sense of validation that they don't really deserve, is what it is. It's the participation trophy version of social media status. And
It's kind of like seeing people, man, that use these fancy ass mics, but their sound isn't no different than mine, and I'm using a fucking iPhone and AirPods.
hell yeah, or
But they have
somebody
a
buys that
but
shit.
they got a fancy mic sitting in front of them that they paid $200 for. Think,
Hell yeah.
trying to look like there's somebody like it's weird.
What are you saying? What are you saying, son? What are you doing?
That ain't no $200 mic, is it? That looks like a heater.
Yeah. Oh no, that's because I painted it. This is a Blue Eddie.
Oh, I mean, I ain't saying nothing bad about it, but
Oh, I know. I got that shit for free. Thank God. My
like,
girlfriend gets hobbies and quits them.
I just think it's crazy how people will like take it so serious, try so hard.
Well, it's because a lot of people think that if they invest in quality equipment, it'll make up for the lack of entertaining things that they have to say themselves.
Yeah,
It doesn't. It just highlights even more so that you don't have anything to say. These people can hear it better.
yeah, and then that's when you see people talking shit on others.
Yeah, that's when people go into attack mode. If
Yeah,
I can't have it, then nobody deserves it, and this is why that person doesn't deserve it, and this is why that person doesn't deserve it, and this is why I deserve it.
or they'll see Big Shotty, growing, getting more subs and views than them, and they'll be jealous.
So
They'll be like, "We watched
yeah,
him from the start. Now he's doing
like,
better than me."
go use that fucking frustrated energy to do something that isn't actually trying to shit talk other people and break them down, and isn't you trying to make a shortcut to where they are. Like it, it's work. I mean, it sounds silly
Yeah,
as fuck to me whenever I say that when I'm on like Facebook or Instagram or some shit, that I'm working. Like, but it is like
oh, definitely. I mean, it's a
it's a
side
different type.
hustle at least.
Man, I miss back when in the good old days. Whenever somebody said they had a side hustle, it just meant they sold a little weed on the side. Now you gotta have your own goddamn LLC licensed corporation and shit and sell it. You gotta have
Now
a
you gotta
Etsy
have an
store.
Apple computer and a big fancy microphone
Yeah, it's
and
bullshit.
talk shit on somebody for 2 years and hope people join the bandwagon talking shit with you.
Or if you're one of the worst type of people, hopefully that you can give motive to somebody else's words that didn't exactly exist so you can get them canceled. So at the end of the day, people look at you like you've got a unique take on something. Fuck those people. I have a qualm in me about saying that.
I know
That's
somebody, man, that I've been watching on here. They've tried everywhere in the world to be relevant and try to feel like they was the world's top YouTuber and
it's sad to see that, ain't it, too, though?
I
Like the
mean,
desperation.
yeah, the desperation, and he's even gotten to the point to where he's been Bible thumping,
Oh, that's the last
having
ditch
to
effort right
having to,
there.
yeah, dude, he's having debates with like people that actually like are Christians and study the
Oh, I'll do
Bible
that.
and
I'll do that every day. I'll make them look stupid too
but he'll
because
t-
they're liars.
but he'll do it, man, and make his own self look stupid. Like he'll say this and
Oh,
that wasn't in the Bible. That
and they're like,
like
clearly it's right here. I can tell you the page.
like he doesn't do it in a clever way. He doesn't, and like I'm right. Like he's a believer too. Like I'm right. Like
He's just grasping at straws, and any one of them he can grab
yeah,
hold of.
man,
There ain't
of relevancy. And then you see him the next night, and he's saying the N word like 20 times.
yes. Look, if is you a white guy or is you a black guy?
He's a white guy.
If you're white, write it down. You don't get to say it. Come on, we all know that.
I mean, I think it makes you look plumb stupid.
I think anybody that says it makes it look stupid. You
His
know,
justification is he's from East Palestine, Ohio, acting like he grew up with black people. He
I
grew
want
up
to
in the
smack
hood.
him right now, and I don't know
That's
him.
that's what that's
Just,
that's his justification for saying it.
just for that sentence alone, because
He,
I'm from East Palestine, Ohio, I get a drop racial epithets.
he said East
Like,
Palestine must be Sesame Street.
Yeah, for real. They must be real hard out there. Mean streets of East Palestine, huh?
Yeah, they didn't beat your ass.
I mean, some people don't know how lucky they are that they ain't said some of this stupid shit in the wrong places.
Uh, yeah, they never say it to your face.
No, I mean, they don't have to say it to your face sometimes. I mean, these people, there are a lot of people still, not as many as there used to be, that don't fuck around and they hear somebody tell them that you said something, they'll let you know they found out about it.
Oh yeah, man, on YouTube they have people like bushwatch, what they call it, where they don't chat and communicate, but they sit back and listen, and they just sit and wait for you to say something about a certain somebody. Then they're texting them, so and so is talking about you.
Ain't that kind of like gang stalking? Like, but electronically, like you just in there monitoring.
Serial stalking.
I love cereal. I'm gonna go get me a bowl
It
right
would
now.
be
So,
technically serial stalking.
or is that doxing? I'm not sure. I'm not up to date on my fucking
Uh,
hacker terms. That's when you just
well,
put out their information, right?
yeah,
Like their
doxing is when
documents.
you put, yeah, well, their address, phone number, and their real name, and I think
Pertinent
that's it.
details that it makes it easy to steal their identity,
Personal
basically.
info, yeah, yeah.
Identifying
Personal
shit.
personal info is what doxing means.
And I don't even know why people have to pretend like they have to try to get that shit. And we give it away every day for free. Like,
Well, I mean, you got an anonymous name.
yeah, yeah, but on every one of these accounts and all the debit cards that I have tied to the accounts, the payment at the end of the month's got my real shit on it. You know,
Are people able to figure that out through YouTube?
if you know how. I mean, if
I'm sure
you're like
somebody's smart,
talented enough.
smart
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
I mean, I can. I found out. Listen, if I can find out what kind of a vehicle hits my dog because I can put the headlight together that busted in the road, like I'm sure somebody can find out my little ass's
Your
real
IP
name and
address.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I use VPN and stuff just because I
Well,
like
that's
privacy.
also, man, like why they sit and listen to every word you have to say, and they putting clues together.
Because they're there to help you.
Yeah, well, that's how they what they call friendly trolling, when they make you think they're cool, and then
Oh,
really they're just gathering everything they can on you to use against you.
these
I
motherfuckers
think
ain't out
all
here
this
put.
internet shit started when COVID started. People started staying at the house.
It made us wary of our neighbors. It made us untrusting of the people that we see every day and things like that. And that's a powerful fucking separator right there. If you don't trust your neighbors anymore, then you ain't got a lot of community for sure. And communities
No,
that aren't together, they fall apart. You know, it's easier to take over people that way. And it's just sad that it's so easy to do.
people, man, like they it's either they don't have the ability because they're easily persuaded, brainwashed, or they just want to feel accepted, but they'll get to the point to where they let other people do their thinking for them. And if they don't agree with something that somebody says in the community, then they get frowned upon like a court would, you know. It'd be like not agreeing with the court, and then they're going to fucking, you know, what's going to happen.
Yeah, you can get outed.
Like
And
there,
a lot,
there
a lot of
really
times in
is
those
like,
communities, it's just the worst thing that can happen. Like you lose everything. Like you don't have a social circle, you don't have any friends, you don't have you know,
yeah,
anything. It's crazy how some of these little communities and stuff thrive. I don't trust the Amish at all. Like
you think
I
there's a
don't
YouTube
understand.
Amish community?
There's gotta be, because who decided in the 18 goddamn whatever bullshit year it was, like, yeah, this is enough. Like, no, it's not. Like, I want to know what Amish kinks are. That's one of I've been working on that for a little while.
They're
Like,
kinks.
yeah, like what really gets them going? You know, like
I
turn
know
on an
they like
electric fan in the
Doritos.
bedroom. Oh shit, really?
Dude, every
Oh,
time you go to Walmart, you see them in there, Mennonites. I don't know about the Amish, but the Mennonite community, they got a buggy full of Doritos.
they got that junk food, baby.
No, that's all that they get, man. Really, is Doritos.
That's junk
Yeah,
food.
but it's just Doritos. Like they'll literally have a buggy full of Doritos and a thing of
They
paper
gonna
towels,
make them Amish burritos locos. Amish Doritos locos tacos.
making them Amish tacos and Dorito Loco tacos.
You know how much money them motherfuckers make?
I say that they do pretty good.
They don't do pretty good. They make an exorbitant amount of money. Like, uh, have you heard of Rumspring?
Uh-uh.
It it's a celebration that every like Amish kid goes through. It's like a rite of passage. It's kind of like whenever they get acknowledged in the villages, they're no longer a boy. It's like bar mitzvah for Jewish people, but like the Amish version of it. And where they've been living this secluded life for so long and stuff, and they get a little bit of freedom. They get a pass. They get to go
Oh
out.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. I didn't know it was called that, but yeah.
by the usually when they're around 15 and stuff. I've seen one of them. They
Yeah.
had enough money they hired like fucking Breaking Benjamin or something to come play in a field for them.
What the fuck?
Like, yeah, I mean, a 15-year-old. Like, that's
That's crazy. I wonder
yeah.
how
I mean,
much that
I'm just
took.
using Breaking. That's at least I'm saying a band that would charge probably no less than like 40 grand for appearance. Like,
I'd think more than that. But
no, you gotta think. I used to think the same thing too. There's some that do, but Taylor Swift right now could probably take over the world for real. Like
dude,
she could shut the entire postal service down by one tweet.
what's her
Like,
called? The Swifties.
I love her. That bitch is sexy. I'd like to like just bang her eyes closer
You
together.
Taylor fan, huh?
I don't know if she makes music or what, but I like the way she looks.
That's the way I feel about Ariana Grande.
Oh hell yeah! She just Ariana
That's the way I
Grande.
feel about a lot of them, besides like Lizzo.
I hate Lizzo. I've hated that bitch for a long time, and I make fun of them. It's like, what was it? Turns out, took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% fat bitch. Yeah, like I
She
can't
only had
stand
like
her.
one hit song.
That ain't a hit song. That's a piece of garbage that people made popular. That's just
Fat people
fat people and simpy guys.
and guys that send fat fetish.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of them out there, but they all the bottom rungs of people.
Hell, man, I'll get weary turning my camera on for jack off material.
Hell, I don't even like seeing my dick. I've never looked at it and been like, yeah, people need to see this.
Dude, you ever seen somebody do a sleep stream?
Oh, that's creepy. I can already tell what that is. Like,
I've come across a couple people, dude, that will live stream themselves sleeping in the bed at night.
I might do that tonight. I'm gonna do that as a social experiment.
Dude, please don't.
I'm gonna do. I'm a horrifying sleeper. I scream in my sleep. I like kick and punch.
I mean, record it and then clip it, but don't fucking live stream it.
All night, baby. It's
That
gonna
just
be
get
me and on your computer screen, just getting down in the comfy bed.
we're cool, but damn, that's weird, man.
Hell yeah, I like weird, man.
That's a little too weird for me.
Ain't no such thing as too weird. There's just people out here that's
Man,
too normal.
I can't even get comfortable sleeping without eyeballs looking at me. Can you imagine, man, trying to get comfortable enough to sleep good and snore and fart and everything else, and you
Listen,
got fucking
absolutely I can.
10
Tell me I
mile,
shouldn't
10,
go to sleep.
10 people watching?
Tell me
That's
not
a
to go
good
to
way to
sleep.
get, that's a good way to get people talking. You seen
No,
that Keith
seriously.
Bird, dude?
He's over there.
he's
He's speaking
full.
in tongues in his sleep.
Yeah,
He pulled his whole dick out and started jerking off right in the middle. He's asleep and everything. I
yeah,
didn't even know he could do that.
he porn bombed himself and got kicked off YouTube last night.
He only stuck his pinky up his butt. I don't know if y'all got it enormous bad. Pinky fit in anybody's butt. You know.
Dude, I've not seen it, but I've heard about it. People shower streaming.
Oh, that's just called porn.
Oh, well, they won't show like themselves like completely naked. They'll just like show themselves with the curtain closed.
Yeah, it's like, the pornography that comes on like Cinemax at past 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. and stuff like where they ain't really banging. They just rubbing up on each other pretending like we know. It's
I
funny
seen a
though.
dude yesterday. He snorted a Xanax on live and nodded off.
I should have been famous a long time ago if that's what works.
I
Lord, I've
mean,
been working too hard.
if you like getting caught a dipshit,
Who's the dipshit? He got a nap and they
there's
watch somebody sleep.
there's a lot of there's a lot of sacrifice goes into that.
Mm.
You can get the attention you're seeking,
Well,
but
it's also
you
there's a
better
light at the end of the road though. Is the thing. Most of the time, people that do that shit, they're waiting for that recovery as possible fucking clout that they can rely on. See, people see, oh, he's a drug addict. He's a drug addict. I wish he'd get better. Oh, he'd get clean. Oh, he's getting clean. Well, maybe he didn't have a drug problem to begin with. So it's pretty easy to get clean whenever you do that. Like you just pretend. It's
I think a lot of people look for money
sympathy.
angles. No, money angles. I think a lot of people do it just to try to find a way to sue somebody.
Oh yeah, we got all kinds of people that are professional, like scammers. People look for wet floor
Yeah,
signs that aren't down and go fall in Walmart and shit.
that's another reason why I made that post that said, you know, even the most foolish person that could be an indication of wisdom.
Well, if it was a foolish person, it wouldn't be an indicator of wisdom. But if it was foolish in the eyes of other people, that's different. I, I have to. I like this accent. It helps a lot. You know, because I can say something stupid. And, I tell people I square dance my way on out of it. Like, I don't know nobody. I'm no country boy. Come on, yeah. But, like, I'm just kidding. And people are like, oh, he's adorable. Listen to him, man. He don't know no better. I'm like, it worked. That's fun.
Or they could call you a pedo.
Hell, I don't know why they call me that. If
And
they
then
call me that,
that's what most people want people to call them because that's their best angle at a bank payout.
well, shit, no, that's the shit that'll ruin your life. I mean, even being accused of
That's the
that or
that's
sexual
why
assault.
that's why it's the shit that they use to sue.
Go ahead, let somebody try to say that about me. I will ruin their fucking life.
Oh, I mean, I'd try to.
No, I won't try. I'll do it. Listen, you ain't see me put my mind to anything. You think this little YouTube channel or something? I ain't even tried on here. Like, you
I
just
mean,
try to fuck me like that.
I'd be willing to help you.
I got, like, yeah, that you and a lot of other people too. Cause I don't play with that shit. That's there's some people. That's the one class of people that are exempt from my. I don't believe in evil
Yeah,
belief
it's the
system.
worst, like the
It's
bottom
just,
of hell.
but I'm not going to. I can make an argument for it, but I just not one I like to make because people might say that, well, that does make sense. Not everybody deserves to be forgiven. Is what at the end of the day is what I see.
I'm just saying, like the lengths I've seen on my time on here that people's willing to go.
People have died. Like Tide Pod Challenge,
Dude,
just trying to get a little bit of clout.
Have you heard of that true crimer, that YouTuber Zav girl?
Probably. My girl watches a lot of that shit.
She got, I think, like 60,000 subs. I don't know. I don't really know how many she had. She might have had over 100,000. I don't know. I know that
Because
she
she
was. I know she was semi well known, but listen to what this crazy bitch did, bud.
did she post
Just
links on a Patreon to the actual photographs of a autopsy or something?
yes, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then she tried
Fucking, I
selling
told
them.
you, dude, I'm on this. Like,
Is that not some crazy shit?
no, it makes sense. I mean, if because people's morbid curiosity is always going to draw them
I
to
think they
that.
said she made 40,000.
Yeah, there's a girl selling from her fucking bathwater. I mean, people's
Yeah,
depravity will never
bath
surprise you.
water. I mean, bath water's one thing, but autopsy photos.
People can't look away from a car wreck.
Damn, man, that's still it's fucked up.
It is fucked up, but it's just human nature, man, to be curious about the things that could like end us up in that position. We could view it from a safe position and not have to take that risk, but still see like the consequences of the shit that our decisions get us. Like I don't like
It,
that. That's that voyeuristic is what it is. Like
yeah,
but
it also got her sued.
well, it should be because that's I guess probably autopsy photos be classified under medical procedures, so that's covered by HIPAA laws. So that's big. Yeah.
It wasn't it wasn't the kid's family that gave them to her.
Yeah, she probably a medical examiner getting in trouble too.
Coroner office or something like that.
Somebody at the office. Yeah. Well, that's like they had that big problem with the Harvard University and the one of their labs where they had cadavers. They were selling body parts, like brains, eyes,
Damn,
like yeah,
where was this at?
on Harvard. I'm pretty sure
Oh shit,
Harvard Medical School.
that sounds like some Iceman type shit.
Who are you talking about? Kuklinski, the Iceman, or
Yeah, 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 him. Kind of sound like some Jeffrey Dahmer shit too. Kind
one
of sounds
young?
like any famous serial killer shit.
You know, I think it's funny, and all these girls think that they got this little crush on these monsters, and it's really tells me a lot that if you put on the right fucking clothes, you can cover up being the absolute wolf. Like, and people just don't even register to them that they're in the presence of just danger. Like
Yeah,
if you have the right type of personality, you say the right things, you can completely disarm somebody. Like Ted Bundy.
charisma.
Yeah, Ted Bundy was a really funny guy. It's like charming, good looking, all that shit, and just underneath that surface, we know what was there now. But
I mean, hell, dude, Jeffrey Dahmer made himself out to be like people would go in, which they was mostly gay. I don't think the guy that uh, got him caught was gay though, was he? But
he was in
still,
his bedroom for a reason.
true. He still had that charisma, that he drew people in.
Yep. A lot of times it was young black men from impoverished neighborhoods that,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
and that's another conscious decision on his part that he made because he picked a victim pool that people didn't care about to look for at the time. It wasn't because he liked black people or hated black people.
That's
It's
why he got
because,
away with it so long, wasn't it?
yep,
And it was it was a white, no, it was a black boy that got him brought down.
yep. Oh, buddy, man, I'm gonna jump off of here. I think I might actually go to
Man, I
bed.
I appreciate the talk, bud.
Hey, no problem, dude.
Uh,
I
what,
needed it. I've been up
how
for
often you planning on streaming?
I don't know. If I make plans, I don't like to make plans because it makes me
I
want to
mean,
break them.
I know that. But are you looking to go live often? You bought the StreamYard, so you might as
Oh,
well get your money's
I've
worth.
had this. Yeah, I just don't want to do it without a goal. Like I don't want to just come on here and just randomly shoot the shit. And like I mean, as much as I enjoy doing that, I do. But I don't think that.
I get what you're saying. You want to make it worth your time.
No, 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 not that at all. Everything I do is worth my time. I make sure of that. I don't do things that aren't. Uh, Unless it's like me trying to find dope back when I was an addict and stuff. It wasn't worth my time. But good luck telling me that. If I'm on a stream with somebody, or if I'm making a video with them, or if I'm helping them write a joke or anything like that, I make sure I tell the people up front. I'm not just doing this because I'm a nice guy. Like this is helping me too. Like
Yeah, therapeutic.
no, no, not that. Not even therapeutic. It just helps me with like followers and building a reputation. Like I only work with people that I feel like I can learn something from or can
Yeah,
benefit something from. Like it's never anything that I do out of the kindness of my heart, really, basically. Which I don't know if that sounds bad or not. Maybe I'm honest about it though. Like, uh,
you're not
ain't
on here
nothing.
making enemies either, though.
No, no. I mean, yeah, I am for some people.
I mean, yeah, maybe some people, but
Some people are just naturally not going to like anything I
I
say.
was just saying, dude, I'll help try my,
Hey, dude, I
and help
appreciate it,
you
man.
grow
Anything,
some, and if you want
anything
me
you
to,
can
I
do,
mean,
dude, yeah, pour it on it for sure. Hell, I'll get you some more stickers. I got the printer right here.
but if you don't plan on going live but once a month or something, it might, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh no, no, I'm going to do it more than that. I've got some plans and stuff. I just need to find somebody and get it all lined out. I just need to have like 1 week planned out, and so I can get ahead of it for a little bit, and then it coasts. Do you know that the show that I had on Fireside was getting more views than Jay Leno's show on there?
mm-mm.
Yeah, that's insane.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know if you even heard of Fireside. It's a app that Mark Cuban
I've heard
hosts.
of it. I've heard of it. I
Yeah, Jay
figured
Leno
you'd
had a
be
show on there.
like a Rumble person.
Never been on Rumble. Um,
They
I don't
say that
like.
it's a lot more free.
Yeah, well, with that comes a lot more smaller slice of the audience that I get from these apps and stuff. Like, the stuff that wouldn't get away with posting on TikTok that I would get away with posting on Rumble. The the number of people that I would gain from that ain't worth the time to really get a whole
Oh
new
yeah,
app. And
it's a up and coming app.
I've heard of it. I think I downloaded it. I've posted like a couple things on it, but it's just I don't think I
It's
like
up
the
and
format.
coming. It ain't. That's been my problem with it, bub. I've been on there looking around and stuff. It's like switching from an Android. It's like switching from an iPhone to an Android.
Yeah, it's just a lesser like operating system basically.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, going from a fucking Lamborghini to a Ford Pinto, you know.
yeah, something like that. Going from Xbox One to 360.
Oh, don't you talk bad about the 360s now.
You
I
get
can
what I'm
if I
saying?
if I close my eyes and listen hard enough, I can still hear little kids call me faggot. Back in the Xbox Live rooms. Lord,
Oh yeah,
those were brutal. Like
yeah, they
I
was,
was
man. Especially Black Ops 1 and 2.
Lord, son, you wasn't careful, you go you get
Dude,
feeling bad about yourself.
those chat rooms, like, gave me lessons for life.
Heck yeah.
They turned me into the man I am today.
Taught me how to talk some shit, son.
They taught me how to have thick skin.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't understand the people. I don't really believe that people get offended by this shit. They can't. Uh, unless they have lived a life that is so different than the one that I learned.
Sheltered.
Like, shelter's one thing, but just it's because we incentivize offense. We reward people for being offended now instead of being grown up about something. It's like,
Yeah.
it hurts you? Tell me how it hurts you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's a safe space for you. That's a bad person that hurts your feelings because you don't agree with what they said. Here's a
Yeah.
bunch of other people that will never disagree with you. So you'll never have conflict. It's
The
a failing
world
system, man.
the world needs more bullies.
I say that all the time. I had a bully whenever I was growing up. And I ended up fucking his mom whenever I was a teenager too. So it all
What
goes hand
goes
in
around
hand.
comes around.
Yeah, she came around.
Hell yeah, man. We'll end it on that.
All right, man. It's good catching up with you, dude.
You too, bud. Like I said, I'll share your YouTube to some people and get you a few more subs and help you all I can.
Hey,
Check out my channel after you get off here.
I'm going to I'll
Just
check it out and watch a couple videos and
yeah, just
like
see
and comment on
like
some.
the direction I've been going with it. And
I'll see what you've been up to.
see what I've been up to. Any tips or advice or anything.
All right, brother. Peace.
Peace, dude.
Karen Tears or right wing ambrosia. There we go. Hated cocaine, but loved the way it smelled. Yeah, I told somebody I was in rehab. They was like, "You hurt yourself?" I was like, "No." And I was like, "Yeah, I hurt my nose." Cocaine joke. All right, I'm gonna end this one. And thank y'all for watching and stuff. And if you didn't watch it, maybe one day you'll figure out what you're missing.